watching Samuel B12.
All right. Ground ball. Vladdy. Over. They do it. The Blue Jays have won the division. The Blue Jays have won the division. Pop them if you got them. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're watching Samuel B Experience.
Hi, I'm Kate Bernass, and you're watching the Samuel B12 Experience.
Hey, what's up, baseball fans? Welcome in. Happy Sunday to you. Welcome in. It is the Blue Jays going to look to tear it down against the Twins, looking to bounce back after, well, not a great outing yesterday, but it is so good to see you. My name is Sam. Welcome to the Samuel B12 Experience live on the SB12 Sports Network. Happy days. It's a rainy, cloudy day here in Toronto. It's going to be rainy and cloudy all week, but hopefully the Blue Jays will bring some sun and show us a good time. Darce, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hey there, Lala. Welcome in. Carol, hello, hello. Gumdrop, what's shaking? Welcome in, Onyx. Good to see you. Skittles in the house. What's up, Skittles? Welcome in. Yo-Yo, hello. Good to see you as well. If we scroll back, Terry, what's up? Welcome in, Terry. How's it going? Keith, welcome in to the party as we're going to tear this one down today. Twins, Blue Jays, Twins. What's it going to be? Welcome in, Rogue One. How's it going? Which, by the way, Rogue One, phenomenal movie. Probably the best 10 minutes of any Star Wars movie at the end. Was incredible. Anyways, welcome in. Fun fact number one beside my name is because Sam likes me best. Onyx, you're not supposed to tell anybody. Well, welcome in wherever you are watching from. Make sure you do those social media things. Hit that like button, whether it's a thumbs up, a heart, whatever it is, you hit that button. Whether you see a follow, whether you see a subscribe, hit that one as well as we are getting set. Davey boy, hello there. Alan, welcome in. Let's talk about the starters today for the Twins. It's going to be Taj Bradley on the mound, 2-0, a 1.08 ERA, 22 total strikeouts so far. Behind him, it's going to be Cody Clemens on first base, Trevor Larnach in left field, Luke Cashel at second base, Josh Bell DHing today, Matt Wallner in right field, Victor Carantini catching, Tristan Gray at third base. Tristan Gray, wasn't it Tristan Gray in the movie? Just saying. I don't know. Brooks Lee at short and James Ottman in center field today. For the Blue Jays, it's Mad Max Scherzer on the mound with a 1-1 record of 3.38 ERA and 6 strikeouts. Ivor, what's going on? Don't even put that in the universe, Ivor. Hopefully that will not be the case. But Max on the mound, he left the game with tendonitis last go around. Hopefully this time he can give us some innings. Now, a little bit of a different look of lineup behind Scherzer here today. It's going to be Ernie Clement leading the way. Ernie leading it off. Dalton Varsho, he is going to be number 2. Ernie at second base today. Dalton in center field. Vladimir Guerrero at first. Jesus Sanchez in left. Kazuma Okamoto at third. Nathan Lucas at right. Eloy Jimenez going to be DHing today. Eloy, he comes in, getting a chance to see him after a very strong spring camp. Andreas Jimenez at short, and Brendan Valenzuela, the Rook, going to be catching Scherzer here today. The Blue Jays with a 6-8 record definitely need to change that around. Hey, Joe, welcome in. Good to see you. Now, a little bit of an update when it comes to George Springer. George Springer, who left the game with a fractured big toe yesterday, had a scan. It is indeed fractured. However, they are saying it is possible that George could be back in 10 days. They've put him on the 10-day IL. Now, all of us know a fracture, it's minimum kind of 4 to 6 weeks. If it's a bad fracture, it could be 6 to 8 or longer. The fact they're thinking Springer could return in just 10 days means he's willing to just tape it up and go. So we'll see. I really think in 10 days they're going to reevaluate and say, no, he has to be out longer. But that's what they're saying right now. They put him on the 10-day injured list, and we will see if Springer can indeed come back around. So not horrible news, but again, we will wait and see. Welcome in, everybody, depending on where you're coming from. Michael, hello. Leanne, hello. Sam is Sam, welcome in. Ben, hello there. Welcome in. Let's do this one. Blue Jays, time to get a little bit of a bounce back. Now, for those of you that weren't with us last night for the Maple Leafs and the Florida Panthers, it was a very unusual game, but Toronto goes down, Florida wins, the Kraken beat Calgary, so Toronto drops to 28th spot, putting them in the top 5 bottom of the league. Top 5 of the bottom? How about just the bottom 5, Sam? That works. Leafs in the bottom 5, which means temporarily they get that #1 draft pick back from Boston. We'll have to see if it stays that way throughout to the end. So good news there for the Maple Leafs. Now, a lot of games going on today. The Raptors with an important game later on today, a must win for the Raptors to secure that playoff spot and not have to play a play-in game. So we'll be checking in with that one a little bit later. Gil, thank you so much for hitting that follow. We appreciate it. So we'll be checking in with the Raptors a little bit later here tonight. We'll be dropping some comments if we see what's going on. We got to skate tonight, so we'll be at the rink yet again. But here we are, the Blue Jays with Mad Max as he is going to make his way out onto the field. The Blue Jays take that field as we are moments away from getting this one up and operational. First pitch expected in just a couple of minutes. Couple key games going on in the majors that we'll be watching. The Yankees and Rays, we'll be keeping our eye on that one. That starts a little bit later. The Orioles and Giants, they are going to be playing one that we're going to be keeping our eye on as well. So lots going on. And right now, the Guardians, the top team, overtaken the Yankees. Hard to believe, but it is true. So lots of shifts, lots of movements. And you know what? The American League teams struggling to start play here this season. Mad Max, let's hope that arm is okay. The forearm tendonitis caused him to come out after 2 innings. Now, he said he'd been suffering with some tendonitis for a while. George, welcome in. Thank you for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Or Jorge, depending on how you pronounce it. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, but welcome in. Thank you for the follow. And now let's see what Scherzer has. He's going to need to pitch well. He's going to need to be solid today, and we are expecting big things from Mad Max. And we know he can deliver, right? We absolutely know he can deliver. He is a beast. The question is, will his beast mode be ready to go? Our defense, the Blue Jays defense, has looked a little bit better in the last couple games. Hey, Donna, go Jays, go. Hopefully they can continue it with Okamoto back at third. He had a little bit of challenge. Hopefully Oak is back, and that time away is going to be all good things for him. Hopefully he'll be refreshed and set to go. All right. Oh, I guess our little animation isn't ready yet. We're trying to jump the gun. So let's get this game underway. Scherzer getting set to deliver pitch #1 as he's going to step in. And yeah, I guess it's not working. All right, we'll check back in a little bit. We'll get that up and running. Scherzer set. Clemens going to step in to take on Mad Max. Scherzer, now it's ready to go. Now we're ready to go. We're ready to deliver. There we go. We're going to switch this one. We're going to start this over to our Scherzer cam. Scherzer getting set. There's a little pitch comm issue right now. Pitch comm issue right off the gate. What, did the batteries die during warm-ups? So a pitch comm issue. Hey, Kevin, what's up, my friend? Noah, how's it going? Dodgers are better. We'll see if it ends up that way. They should be. They spend more money. Valenzuela. Yes, right now he is with Kirky out. He seems to be the case. All right, I think they got the pitch comm sorted out. Scherzer is set to go. Clemens delivering first pitch, 138. Strike! First pitch in there for a strike. Now, of course, our renderings, as you know, are a little bit delayed as we go real time here, and that is the rendering's a little bit behind, about a pitch behind. Here's pitch number 2. This is going to be foul back. Good work here by Scherzer. Want to get a couple of quick outs. The thing with Mad Max, we want to work for him. We want to get things working quickly. Hey, Dallas, welcome in. Patrick, Cedar, JNT, how's it going? Mega, what's up? Here's the 0-2. Down low, ball 1. Ball 1. Beverly, hello there. Diamond, welcome in. Again, Kevin, good to see you. Coco, hello. Let's go, Jays. Miss Jazz, thank you for sharing us out. Here's the pitch, down low. Yes, DN, it's all different technologies working at different times. Unfortunately, not something that I have control over. Here's the 2-2. This is going to be popped up. Skies it right field underneath it. Nathan Lucas is there. Going to make the catch. Andrew, what's going on? Welcome in. It's a miracle, Lala. It's a miracle. A nice pop-up and a good catch there as we got the Scherzer cam on today to start this one off. No, DN, that's the whole point. That's the fun of it. All right, Larnick stepping in now. Here's that pitch outside, ball 1. Ball 1. Taking a long look, delivers, down low, catches a corner, strike call. 1-1. So Max looks good here early. I guess that tendonitis is A-okay. This one is driven hard, center field. Back is Varsho. Now he's going to come in and make the catch. Hey, Bert, nice to see Scherzer back at it. Absolutely it is. So 2 down, 2 down. Brennan, thank you for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. So good job there by Max. Keyshaw going to step up now with his 193 average. Scherzer set, delivers. This is going to be popped up. 0-1. Good pitch. Nice pitch. Scherzer, again, I was a little worried about him last game when he came off with that tendonitis, and they said he's been struggling with tendonitis for a bit. Tendonitis is one of those things that really can be bad, right? That really could bother you for a long time, but it seems like they have it under control here. Hopefully we can get a good 5-6 innings out of Mad Max today. Going to take a long look down, delivers. In there for strike 2 call. Good pitch. Real nice pitch. Mega, is it not working? This coming down low. 1-2. Oh, the slime is working. All right, so everything, it's got to be working if the slime is working. Here's the 1-2. In there for a strike 3 call. What a nice pitch. Friday, thank you for the follow. Ben, thank you for the follow. Big strikeout for Scherzer. Coming up for the Blue Jays, Clement, Varsho, and Guerrero Jr. What a nice little bit of pitching as we'll flip this back over. Wow, Scherzer. That's what we like to see. All right, maybe we can move the slime. Maybe we'll put it, whoop, don't do that. Don't do that. Let's see, let's lock that in place. We want to move this, and we'll put this, maybe we'll put it right over here. Maybe we'll do that, and we'll do this, and we'll do this, and we'll give that one a try. All right, as we move things around here. Good start for the Blue Jays. They didn't give up any runs in the first inning. That's a good start. Let's see what these guys can do. Ernie Clement, who has been solid. Hey, Brandon. solid for the Blue Jays this season. He's tied for the team lead in hits with 16 hits and 56 at bats. He's number one. Vladdy number two, also with 16 hits. The good thing though is Ernie with his 16 hits, he's got 4 doubles, but I'd like to see him get a few more on the RBI spot. So normally Georgie would get it going, but Ernie gets the leadoff duties today. Hey Gritty, what's going on? Welcome in. Love from Brampton, Ontario. Thank you, Friday. We'll be watching yes, Zach, we'll be watching the playoffs. We'll be streaming NHL playoffs almost every day. So baseball will kind of be where we can throughout the NHL playoffs, but we'll be following the Canadians, the Senators, the Oilers, and more. And that all starts next weekend. All right, here's Bradley going to take the mound. He's 2-0. Going to squeeze that ball, get it ready. Hulkamania running wild. WrestleMania next weekend as well. I don't know when we're going to watch WrestleMania, but it's going to be fun. Gritty, that's hysterical. Here's the first pitch up high. Is Ernie going to take that one? So 1-0. Big pitch coming in. The Twins ace. Ernie getting rocking. He's got a good lean on. Bradley delivers. Ernie going to hit this one, sending it into left field. That's going to fly to the wall. A one hop going right back to the corner. That's an easy stand-up double for number 2-2. He gives a little Spider-Man shoot and a pull-in. Ernie Clement with a lead-off double. There you go. Oh, wow, Ernie, his 5th double of the season. That's what you need from a leadoff hitter. Bob, what's going on? Welcome in. You need to watch WrestleMania, The Madness. Ooh, yeah, dig it. We'll watch it. We'll probably have it up. 3D software would be funny. Oh, my goodness. Bella, that would be hysterical and good to see you. Welcome in. That would be so funny. Up is Dalton Varsho, takes first pitch in for a strike. With Ernie at second base, puts the Blue Jays in a good spot. All we got to do is some small ball now. Varsho gets the average back up to 213, 2 home runs. Let's see if he can advance Ernie. All you got to do is put the ball in play. This one in the dirt. Doesn't hop too far away, so no room for Ernie to run it on. Hey, Thomas, welcome in. Richard, hello there. This might be Springer's last season's injury history. I hope not, but he is injured a lot. Something tells me, too, he never fully recovered from last season. Ernie looks even better than last year. Jay, he does. He does. Just confident, right? Confident and consistent. Twig, the diagnosis for Springer was a fractured big toe. Fractured big toe. They've put him on the 10-day IL, but for anybody that's fractured a toe, you know it takes longer than 10 days. Ernie's a tough guy. We'll see. Varsho going to put this one on the ground. That's going to get through. A slow rolling Singer. That's going to score a run as Ernie Clement comes around, and it's 1-0 Blue Jays. An RBI single for Dalton Varsho. There you go. Varsho. Showtime. Squeaking it through. Small ball, an RBI single, and the Jays are up 1-0. Varsho gave the Jays the lead yesterday, getting the lead here today. So yeah, they're put him on the 10-day IL. They're going to reevaluate then. I don't think he's coming back after 10 days, but you never know. A little tape and a little packaging and a little biofreeze to freeze it. Maybe he will. Secret, it's just the different technologies. Takes time to render and display. Jay, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Get the hits. Here comes Big Bad Vlad. 320 average. Vladdy's been getting a lot of hits. Let's see if he can keep it going. This one down low. 2-0 now to Vlad. 2-0. Redeem call. Oh, I love that one. Me and my peppermill on the road. Kevin, you should receive it this week. Let me know when you do. Twins after today. First team to tell. Oh, we'll see. Hey, call me Sean. That's awesome. Great name. Thinking there. Twins are going to take this one. We'll see. Here's the 2-0 to Vlad. He's going to swing away. Good pitch because that one would have been a strike regardless. Oof. Cal Raleigh got his first home run yesterday. Cal having a tough start to this, a tough start. OPM, it was Ernie Clement led off with a double, and then a single by Varsho brought in Ernie to score. Nazer, yes, indeed. Vladdy going to pop this one foul. Count goes to 2-2. Raptors with a must-win game today. They are currently in 6th. They can move up to 5th, or they could drop to a play-in match. So a lot of scenarios for the Raptors. When I'll receive my consolidation prize. Vladdy going to put this one foul, stays at 2-2. Onyx, your consolation prizes will actually have to go out for lunch. We've only been planning it for 2 years. JN, what's going on? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Guerrero getting set. 2-2. Varsho on first. Here's a pitch by Bradley. Vladdy going to hit this one sharply down the right side. And again, fouls it off in a good swing defending that plate because that was in the strike zone. Gotta defend. Gotta knock those one away. So Vladdy doing exactly what he needs to do here. Again, welcome in, folks. Send Onyx a box of Kleenex to cry into. Vladdy going to chop this one foul again. Kevin, I'll even sign it for him. If the Jays offer you a full-time broadcaster position, would you leave your current position and take it? Yo-yo, no. Well, so for me, a big part of what we do is all of you. So if anyone ever called and said, Sam, we'd love for you to come call whatever, my condition is I have to be able to stream when we do it because we need the crew to come along. What we do, you are all a big part of it. Vladdy getting himself set up and ready to rock. Here's the 2-2 again. Bradley delivers. This one is going to be down low. 3-2. Full count now. Full count now. Hit it fair, right? It's not that hard. Jason says, just hit it fair. Come on, Vladdy. For $500 million, you should know how to hit it fair. Vladdy set 3-2. He's battling in this at-bat. Is this what, the 10th pitch, 9th pitch? Up high. Varsho is running. It doesn't matter. Ball forward. Take your base. And with nobody out, the Blue Jays now have 2 on. Good eye there by Vladdy. Working that pitch count. Exactly. And now here comes Jesus Sanchez with a great opportunity. 2 on here for the Blue Jays for Sanchez. It's been a little bit of a slow start for him. A 275 average. Checking these runners. Bradley in some trouble here early. This pitch is going to miss the top corner. Ball 1. 96 miles an hour. Good velocity. Sanchez with some kind of a shimmy shake. What is he doing there? Hey, Rick, what's going on? Like a bull. A wax museum. Rick, that's funny. This one misses again. 2-0 here. Good eye by Sanchez. That was super close. Super close. Dime, how's it going? Yeah, the lineup is a little mixed up Mother Goose today with all the injuries. They've had to move things around. 2-0. Here's the pitch. This one was low. Sanchez swings and he falls down. He's going to get up and lip. Now, he does wear that guard on his right shin, and he's going to adjust that guard. Springer is on the bench today, and he's all smiles, but this one fouls it off, and oh, it just caught. It missed the guard right on the top of the foot. So Sanchez fouls it off the top of his right foot. It missed that guard, and he winces. Oh, my goodness. He's back up. Struggles. Here's the 2-1. Bradley delivers. Looks like a good pitch. It was called a ball. They challenge it right away. So catcher challenge. This looks like a good pitch, and it is. It's going to be a strike call. So it is going to be overturned. It goes to a 2-2 count. No more injuries. That's right. Yes, Vladdy walked. Vladdy walked. So we got Vladdy on first, Varsho on second, Sanchez up at the dish with a 2-2 count. Nobody out. Looking over the shoulder. This one is going to be hit. Grounded to second base. They're going to get one over to first in time for two. So Sanchez does move Varsho to third, but he hits into a double play. Chris, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Not what we wanted to see. Would have liked to see that get through, but Sanchez hits into a double play. Blue Jays up 1-0, a runner on third. And we're going to move this one right along. Here comes Okamoto. Okamoto had the day off yesterday. He's going to get a chance to come. Takes the first pitch down low. So Oak has struggled. He does have a couple of hits. His average has dropped to 220, was at 250. He does have 2 home runs, but he's got a load of strikeouts. This is such a great live stream. Thanks, Banana Sam. You're welcome, Kevin. You're not supposed to talk about that on the early streams. That's the later streams. Down low, 2-0 to the Oak. Brandon, what's up? Welcome in. Mecca. Oh, goodness. Said Okamoto has a chance. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. K-Swag, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Why does this team keep refusing to put Davis in when he's got the best batting average on the team? That's a valid question. He didn't have a great game yesterday, but he is playing well. He's getting some hits. Professor Oak. Average, love it. Love it. Welcome in. Max Scherzer. Kind of pacing a little bit. Oak. Set. Here's the 2-0. Come on, Oak. Put it in play. Bradley delivers up high. That's going to be the 23rd pitch of the inning here for Bradley. 23 pitches, 11 strikes. Lucas on deck. Should Oak move it over? I don't know if today is a giveaway day at Rogers Center. I know they had the Springer bobblehead yesterday, and this one is going to be inside and a walk for Okamoto. So we got runners on the corners here for Nathan Lucas. As Lukey going to step in. What a first inning here for the Blue Jays. Our Raptors play the Nets later on today. Hey, DSB, welcome in. Everything is groovy. We're living life. Automatic out. Blue Jays, Jocelyn, not a great record right now. Not a great record, but they're looking to improve it. Bradley getting set, runners on the corners. This one just catches that strike zone. That was actually quite a nice pitch. So coming into today, 6-8 is the record. 6-8 is the record. Insured Kitty, thank you for the follow. Long look, Lucas. Come on, buddy. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So with runners on the corners, 2 outs. Lucas is in the hole here, 0-2. Lucas with an abysmal average at .091. .091 for Lucas. He's got to get it going and get it going real quickly. Right? You can't continue with an average like that. Swing and a miss, and there's a foul tip strikeout. Yikes, and this inning is going to be done. Lucas, he's got to figure out how to hit the ball right now. Nathan Lucas, he's had 22 at-bats. He's only had 2 hits. 2 hits with 22 at-bats. 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. So just not good here for Nathan Lucas. When you look at it, Valenzuela, the rookie catcher, he's had 15 at-bats, and he has 3 hits. And he's a rookie, and he's coming in. So when you look and you're talking about the likes of someone like Davis Schneider, 21 at-bats. He's got 5 hits, 1 double, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. You know, a 238 average, maybe putting Schneider in over Nathan Lucas is the better choice. Now, you do need a right fielder, and part of the challenge is just that. When Addison Barger makes his return, Addison Barger with that bilateral ankle injury, when Barger returns, you'll probably see him slide in, and Lucas will have a little bit of a break. But not that Barger was doing that much better. He was struggling at the plate as well, as was all the Jays as it was going. Joey, I don't think we're going to send Lucas down, but they're going to have to figure something out with him, because you can't have a below 100 average. It's just unacceptable. Varun, how's it going? Happy Sunday. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, Rick, I love Ernie in that leadoff spot. I really, really do. And that would be something when Springer returns to the lineup. Perhaps you put Springer in a little bit lower, right? Let Ernie lead off. If he's going to keep hitting, put Springer a little lower down. All right, with Scherzer coming on, let's flip over to our Scherzer cam. We're going to see what Mad Max can do and bring. Hey, Nathan, welcome in. You're at the game today. Oh, amazing. Hope you have some good seats. Hope you're enjoying some good eats. So Max going to take on Bell to start up this inning. French Soup, how's it going? Ernie's sick. Good pop contact. Yeah, he is off to a great start. First pitch in here to Bell is a strike. Now Bell, Josh Bell, 286 average, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs. A good start for him. Of course, Ernie Witt leading Team Canada in the WBC. This one just misses inside. Good pitch there. That was tough for Bell to lay off of. Real tough pitch. Wearing your George Springer jersey. Nice. Nathan, since you're at the game today, they didn't give anything away today, did they? I don't think so. In a group and exactly, Onyx. That way everybody can just be themselves. Hey, Sarah, how's it going? Happy Sunday. Welcome in. No. Okay, so no giveaway today at the Dome. Here's the 2-1 from Max. Misses low. It's going to be 3-1 to Bell now. Has to be careful. 3-1 Max taking a look. He's working quick here today. This one misses, and that's going to be a walk. So Bell is going to take his base. Scherzer started with a strike and then 4 straight balls with nobody out. Twins have somebody on, and here comes Wallner. Wallner going to step in. He's got that 214 average. So got to settle it down. Icarus, how's it going? Major leaguer manager chooses to play Lucas over Schneider. And Icarus, I think it's purely just positional play. This is going to be popped up. He is a right fielder where Schneider's a left fielder. Now, one would say you should be able to come over and swap, no problem. But with the injury to Varsha or to Addison Barger, it kind of mixes things up a little bit. Yeah, Jay, he's got to slow down. Got a strike there on the first pitch. This one misses outside, 1-1. Just got to slow it down. He is working a little quick. Hey, Steezy, what's going on? Welcome in. Got to crush it. Twins lineup looks sad. Let's go, Mad Max. Max looking. 1-1. Delivers in. This is going to be a foul tip. 1-2. Tried to pull back. AM, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, if you're just coming in and just joining us, make sure you hit that like button, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe as well. Let's go. We're on our way to 500. Wallner going to ask for timeout. It is granted. He's going to step away. So just 1 strikeout, Kevin. 1 strikeout so far. Really would have been better if Lucas got a base hit. Yeah, Jason, 100%. 100%. Here's a pitch. Oh, he hit him on the knee. Max with the slider inside drills him on the kneecap. And so there's going to be a base with nobody out. 2 on, a walk and a hit batter for Mad Max. Mad Max getting a little angry. Just catches the inside of that left knee. At full speed, I thought it caught the outside knee, but it didn't. It caught the inside knee. Ouch. 2 on, nobody out. Come on, Max. Settle it down here, bud. Checking the runners. This pitch misses outside as Caratini stepping in here now. There's a way to make sure he won't steal bases. That's right. If you take out the legs, they can't steal. Locke, thank you so much for hitting that follow. In their first strike, 1-1 evens it up. Lucas is really struggling. He's done nothing so far besides work a few pitch counts. Yeah, he is struggling. We know he's a better player than that. We know he's a better player. Now play right field, Schneider in left field, Sanchez. Yeah, and Icarus, I don't see why they can't make that adjustment. But I'm sure there's probably a valid reason for it when you talk about percentages. Swing, and this is going to be hit foul down the first base side. 1-2. 1-2. Come on. Max has got to work it here. You're sitting behind third base. Nice. Yeah, Blake, nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. This one comes in, misses outside. 2-2 is the count. 2-2 is the count. That's right, Yo-Yo. Just remain calm. Just remain calm. Scherzer checking the runner. Deep breath, delivers, misses outside. 3-2, full count here. Hey, David, welcome in. They got to slow it down. I wonder if I turn the quality down on it, if it will speed up a little bit. Here's the pitch, swinging a foul off, and he fouled it off himself. He goes down hard, and Valenzuela is waving over real quickly. As Caratini, he went down real quick. Where did this one catch him? Fouls it off the inside of that right knee, and he goes down hard. Wow. Fully extended, and man, that hurt. Excuse me. So he's grimacing real good. They're taking a quick timeout as manager and trainer come out to look at him. They say he's okay, and he's still grimacing pretty good. That hurts. Hey, Vic, welcome in. Tell him to lock it in. Tell Vlad I need 1.5. All right, here's that 3-2 pitch again. Important pitch here. Delivers. Call strike 3. Thank you, Mr. Umpire, sir. Big strikeout. Needed that one. Scherzer delivers. 1 down, 1 down. MX, yes, of course. We remember you. Holy. Just dropping that one in. Big pitch. There come the K's. Could have destroyed his ankle on that pitch. Right, Stomo? Holy smokes. He's okay. The guy, like a hit. Yeah, that was a tough one, but he's good. He's good. So that's going to bring Gray up. Going to foul off the first pitch. Max understands when it's time not to stress. That's right. He's certainly got the experience. Tristan Gray, he's up here. 7 games at 263 average. Tristan Gray. Tristan. Setting. Here's a pitch. He's going to pull out the paddle and smack this one. Going, going, going. Goodbye, baby. Tristan Gray. It might not be 50 shades, but it's 3. And the Minnesota Twins with a 3-1 lead right now as Tristan Gray with a 2-run, or his second home run, a 3-run bomb, and yay. Wow. He got all of that one. My goodness. Oh boy, this is exactly what happened yesterday. The Blue Jays jumped out to a lead in the first, but it was the third yesterday where Minnie exploded. Oh man, that was quite the shot. This is going to be popped up. Oh boy. Yeah, Nathan, don't forget, you're at the stadium. You're seeing it live. We have to call it to the Sportsnet broadcast, so it's slightly delayed. This is going to be fouled off the right side. Oh, man. Yeah, he's Mad Max, struggling a little bit here. William, hello there. Welcome in. Divine Lane, hello. This is the Twins, the most dominant team right now. It's crazy. Crazy. Come on, Maxie. Just slow it down. Just slow things down. Why did we let them? Nathan, I don't think we let them get a home run. MX Prods, please stop spamming the chat. You've been warned several times. This is going to be popped up as Lee's stepping in. Scherzer at 93 miles an hour, going to foul that one off. They can't get any momentum. They just can't find that momentum. We don't mind you putting it in, but you don't have to do it a million times. This one going to be outside 1-2. Oh man, Blue Jays starters continuing to struggle. Eric Lowry yesterday, Scherzer here today. Now, we didn't use much of our bullpen yesterday, so we got a lot of folks available. This is going to be popped up to center field. Varsho is there. He's going to make the catch. Out number 2, 2 down, 2 down. Yeah, Storms. Listen, I don't mind the deal they gave Scherzer. I don't mind it. A 1-year, $3 million with incentives that he can make up to $10 million. I don't mind the deal, but in my mind, I didn't see him as a starter. I saw him as a reliever. And I think with all of our starting pitcher injuries, he finds his way in the starting lineup. Jack, thank you so much. King, appreciate it. Thanks for the follows. Fellow Canadian. We appreciate it. Kelly, what's up? Big loss for the Sharks. That one hurts San Jose. I don't know if they're mathematically eliminated, but they're done. This is going to be pulled down the first base side. Foul again. Going to go to 0-2. 0-2. Come on, Max. Time to get out of this one now. Max is not getting any incentive payouts this year. We'll see. I don't know what those incentives are. I would love to see. I don't know if they've been published anywhere, but I would love to see. 7 points out. Yeah, so they're done. This one inside. Did he go around? They're going to appeal it. They say no. He did not. Count stays at 1-2. Making a big mistake. And wasn't it Askarov, Kelly? Wasn't it last night when his pad came off mid-play? I've never seen that before. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. And Max gets him. Drop those Ks. A big strikeout, but it's Tristan Gray who goes all Dom and smacks that one out of the ballpark. Wow. It was quite the home run. Katrina, how's it going? Welcome in. Yes, it did. Yeah, Kel, that was such a bizarre play. I've never seen anything like that at all. I mean, that could be scary dangerous. I can see the ball grip from the cameraman angle. Behind the pitcher, has to protect the ball. Got to protect that ball. All right, let's flip back to our behind the plate camera. Get set for the Blue Jays. Coming up. Needs to hit a certain number before it starts to kick in. Scott Oak retiring was his last after hours. Yes, was his last after hours. Scott Oak was great. I actually really enjoyed Scott Oak's after hours. So coming up for the Blue Jays, Eloy Jimenez. Jimenez in Valenzuela. Coming up. I like that we got 2 Jimenezes. The Jimenez crew going to take it off. How do we get a run? So Ernie Clement had a leadoff double, and then it was Varsho with a single, which brought in the run. So that's how we got it there. How many strikeouts so far? I believe is at now 3 for Scherzer. Hang on. I just had it in front of me, and where did I put it? Max. Oh, Max, where are you? Oh my God, it is right in front of me. It is 3-3 for Max. 3 for Max. 2 innings, 1 hit, 3 runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts for Mad Max. All right, Blue Jays, let's go. Eloy, a great spring camp he had. Will he keep that going here? He's going to step back in. Bradley, 29 pitches. He's got 1 strikeout. First pitch in there for a strike. And I wanted to turn this down a little bit. Let's go to normal. We're going to see if maybe this can pick up the pace a little bit. This is going to be popped up. So 0-2 here to Eloy real quickly. Taj is wild. Bradley's struggling. He is struggling a little bit. Jimenez waiting. Here's the pitch. He went around. Strike 3 call. Couldn't hold back. Wow, that was an ugly at bat. So, okay, here's Max. $1 million for 75 innings. $1 million for 85, 95, 105. Okay, interesting. So it is all innings based. That's going to bring up the other Jimenez. He's going to foul this one off. Strike 1. So Bradley buckling things down here. Andreas Jimenez with a 260 average had the team lead in hits and has fallen down to 3rd spot. He's got 2 home runs and 9 RBIs, which is a good start for him. This one upstairs going to go to 1-1, excuse me. Celebrate. Wow. Go Jays. Yikes. Okay, we don't need that. This is going to be foul back. Good eye. Let's just have a good eye bringing this one in. Two and 1 is the count with 1 down. Got to get the bats going. Got to get some base runners on. He's going to hit this one down the left side. Just foul. Just foul. That would have been all the way to the corner if it made it there. Oof. Good bat. 2 and 2 is a count here. 2 and 2 to Andreas Jimenez. Bradley already up to 35 pitches. It was a shaky first, and that's strike 3 call. So Bradley striking out both Jimenez's, and here comes the rook Valenzuela. Maybe Max is tripling other starters. Maybe he gets more innings. We will see how long he goes. But 2 strikeouts here for Bradley. And here comes Valenzuela. And Valenzuela has struck out just a few times. Hey, Dan Ruma, hello there. Welcome in. Here's the kick, delivers, and Brendan Valenzuela going to foul that one off. Kid has been okay in the 6 games he's appeared in. 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Just a 200 average. And I don't mind that it's taken him a little bit of time to kind of get things locked in. This one down low, did he go around? He did. That was an ugly swing. Jay's offense needs to wake up. That it does. They definitely need to get the offense cooking. Hey, user, welcome in. If you're watching along, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button for us. Don't forget to hit that subscribe as well. 20 subs away from 450 over on the tubes. Over on the talk, we're about 50 follows away from 8,800. So thank you all. Bradley 1-2 delivers down low. 2 and 2 now. 2 and 2. Onyx bringing up all the icons available right now for channel members. Channel members get all the custom icons. We're always switching them up and around. Here's the 2-2. Valenzuela going to pop this one straight up. Go foul. It's going foul. Get over, get over, get over. And it is into the 3rd row of seats. For a little souvenir, Valenzuela stays alive with a 2-2 count right now. I mean, I can appreciate they put these nettings all the way down, but I used to love the balls that would go over by third base and clearly go into the crowd. Joker, what's going on? It's going to be a long season. I hope not. Valenzuela fouls this one back. Neely, how's it going? We'll see. I hope so. Both had a tough start to the year. Real tough start. We'll take a look at his stats in a little bit. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts for Bradley. That's his 4th strikeout of the day. So good pitching as he's buckling down. The Blue Jays, no response. All right, so let's take a look. You want to talk about Uncle Bo. If we pull it up, let's see what is Bo doing right now. Bo, 65 at-bats right now. Wow, 65 at-bats. 16 hits, 2 doubles, 1 home run, 18 strikeouts. So he's got more strikeouts than he does hits. 16 hits, 18 strikeouts, a 246 average. Not bad. It's nice to see Bo finally getting the hits going. Nice to see the hits going. 18 strikeouts is a lot. So Ernie Clement, who has 57 at-bats, has 17 hits. So Bo Bichette with about 8 more at-bats, and Ernie Clement has more hits. Vladimir Guerrero at 50 at-bats, so he's got 15 less at-bats. Vladimir Guerrero has the same amount of hits as Bo Bichette. Andreas Jimenez, who we've been comparing Bo to, 50 at-bats. 50 at-bats. Andreas has 13 hits. Bo Bichette, 15 more at-bats, just has 3 more hits than Jimenez does. Jimenez, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. Bo Bichette, 1 home run, 9 RBIs, 18 strikeouts for Bo, 7 strikeouts for Jimenez. So very comparable, considering Bo has 15 more at-bats than Andreas Jimenez. So something we'll, of course, be comparing and watching all throughout the season. I still think if Jimenez, where are you going? Okay. If Jimenez, Noah, get a hanger box. If Jimenez is staying in stride, toe for toe, with the upgrade in the defense, pretty good move. Okay, here comes Cody Clemens back to the top of the order. Scherzer going to send in the first pitch. Let's swing this one around. Let's try this view a little bit. So 0-1. Let's see, Scherzer up to 40 pitches now. This one misses low. Batter taking a moment, taking a beat. Scherzer has to get this one going. Delivers the 1-1 swing, and that's going to be hit just foul. Count goes to 1-2. My hanger box. Got to get some cards, right? Got to get some card. Hey, Jays fan, welcome in. Good to see ya. Kev, what's going on? Does it become a worry for the Blue Jays for long-term success? I would say probably another month, half a month, 15 days. Aiden, what's going on? Mariners fan. Jays fans, they usually go back and forth. But I love you. We appreciate that, Aiden. Is Noah done hockey now? So Rick, he's done. However, all the tryouts and stuff are coming up. So even though the season ended, he's been on the ice several times each week between trainings and skates and tryouts. So it never ever ends. Hey, St. Louis Cardinals fans, can't stand the Twins. Folks need to start demanding accountability from Schneider on his god-awful decision-making. He's going to cost us so many wins this season if he's allowed to. So Icarus, what is it? Is it the Schneider decision today you're not happy with? What decision today aren't you a fan of? This is going to be popped up. This is drifting back to the wall, and that is gone. Another home run. Oh boy, the second home run given up This one was just crushed, and it just kept going and going and going and going. 4-1, 417 feet. Rocket Roger Clemens might be throwing strikes, but here this Clemens launches a rocket over the right field wall. Wow. That was not good. SN, how's it going? Welcome in. Just hit this one way out of here. Second deck. So I think it's time now. Max is clearly struggling. You got to get somebody up. You didn't bring in many relievers yesterday. You got to get somebody up. Max obviously is really having some trouble here. The 3-run home run followed by the solo home run, just not good. Hey, Jonathan, what's up, Triton? Welcome in. Good to see you both. Easter egg baseball tops, Tina. Lids on sale, Easter lids. Buy one, get one 50 off. Wow. That's pretty good. So Scherzer in some trouble here, and I don't think anybody's warming up. This one is going to be driven into center field. Another base hit, so nobody out. A solo home run, and now Larnach with a single, and Max, you can see it on his face. Disgusted, not happy. Not happy with what he has done there. Triton with the pies. Pie coming in. You just can't do that. You just can't do that. So Mad Max misses low. Nobody out here as his struggles continue. And we certainly didn't want this to happen, but Max, yikes. Uncle Chuck coming throwing punches, and that's somebody's got to wake up this team here. I mean, you can't, I mean, the run support isn't there is strike one. But right now, the pitching is not there either, and it is tough here for the Blue Jays. Starters are failing, that they are. This one in there for a strike, 2-1. Bad for a couple home runs here. I don't know why Schneider does, or Pete Walker, or whomever, doesn't have anybody warming up. After the game, Lauer pitched yesterday, and after we saved our pitchers, knowing they have a day off tomorrow, there's no reason why they can't take Max out early. This is going to be turned on, pulled foul, 2-2. Oh, man. Now, we do need some starters back. Hey, Richard. I'm waiting. Got the Masters on here. Rory tied for the lead. Hoping Rory doesn't blow it again. Yeah, you can't give up 7 runs every game. You can't. This one is going to be driven, and that's going to get past the diving Okamoto. And another base hit. 2-1, nobody out. Guys, get somebody up warming. 53 pitches here for Scherzer, and he's having trouble getting guys out. Hey, Midnight, what's up? Gotta do something here. Over under 8.5, you think? At this rate, with 5 runs already on the board, over, I would take the over. He's afraid of Max from last year. Oh, man. So Max just looking completely dejected, just completely beat on the mound. Hey, Victor. So Pete Walker gets on the phone, finally gets on the phone, and we'll see who gets up. Oh, my goodness. Turbo, what's up? Blue Jays having a lead offense. Don't panic. They do. They got to get the bats running, though, but they need pitching to support it. So Josh Bell, who walked in the second and scored a run, going to take first pitch ball. Oh, boy. This is a tough wake-up call here. Misses outside again, ball 2. So we have Joe Mantiply, the lefty. He's up and throwing, so he's getting warm. The question is, how long will they let Scherzer go? This one is going to be hit foul, just goes to 2-1. Will this be the last batter for Scherzer? With nobody out. Twins already have a solo home run. They got 2 on here in the top of this inning. 4-1. You don't want this game to get out of hand. Some would say it's already there. Yeah, Don, a tough start here. Here's the 2-1 just outside. Going to go to 3-1 now. Oh my goodness. Loda's Fitness Lou. Yeah, they got somebody warming up. He'll need a couple of minutes. But 3-1. Trouble here. Upstairs, he's going to walk him. Bases loaded, and that's got to be it. Bring in Mantiply. Scherzer walks, the bases loaded, nobody out. And everybody knows Scherzer, he's slouching his shoulders, he's dipping down, and they're still not taking him out. Mantiply must need more time, but I think this is a mistake. This is a mistake. Here comes Wallner. Wallner was hit by a pitch earlier. He delivers. This one, swing and a miss. Got him to chase it. Oh, man. Whips wants to see it. Yikes. Mount Wallner. Nobody out. Here's the 0-1. Misses high. Going to go to 1-1. Jays, hopefully not. Jays are losing right now, 4-1. Again, in the third inning, they scored 7 in the third yesterday against Eric Lauer. They're looking for another big inning, swing and a miss, strike 2. They scored 3 in the second and 1 more in this third, and now they have bases loaded, nobody out. 1-2 on Wallner right now. Blue Jays trying to get out of this one in a jam. Scherzer, you need to take that experience. You need to relax. Hey, Diablo. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back again. 3 strikeouts for Max so far through 2 innings. 62 pitches, 38 strikes. A lot of those strikes have been foul tips, though. Rick, I would agree. I don't think he is a starting caliber pitcher anymore. This one down low, and it's dropped. Valenzuela going to pick that one back up. Nobody can go anywhere. Count goes to 2-2. Turbo, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Valenzuela trying to do his best here. 2-2 is the count. Scherzer delivers. This one is driven hard into right field. That's going to score 1, possibly 2. Here comes the throw. Vladdy cuts it off, and they hold him at 1 more run coming in. So still nobody out. Another run scores, 5-1. Get off your ass, Schneider. Call in the reliever. Schneider leaving this one over the middle of the plate, bottom half. And this one is pulled into right field. Oh my goodness. Why, Schneider, why aren't you coming out? Bring in Mantiply. He's got to be ready at this point. You can't have Scherzer keep going here. 64 pitches now. The guy's got nothing left. This one misses, strike 1 or ball 1, excuse me. Caratini, he struck out in the second. That's got to be the only reason why they're leaving Scherzer in right now. Batter timeout. Caratini going to step out. Why are they leaving Max in? I don't understand this decision by Scherzer. It's ready for an old folks home, right? Here's the pitch way outside, 2 balls. GW, what's going on? 93, 95 mile an hour fastballs, and you think you can be in an MLB for the whole season? You can. If you have a mid-90s fastball, you can be there for the whole season. The problem is today, his movement has not been good, right? Guys are making a lot of contact. Chases this one down low, going to be 2-1. Schneider's afraid of him. Julian, how's it going? Control, you got to have that control. You're right, Rick. You can 100% see the grip. This one is hit to right field again. Going back, Lucas going to make the catch. He's going to turn and throw it in. It's going to be a sac fly. Another run is going to score. 6-1. And we're going to get runners on the corners. Finally, one out on the board. Welcome in. Tacey, welcome in. Schneider finally going to come out. Schneider went just 2 innings last time, had to leave because of tendonitis. This time he goes 2 1/3, and it has been a very, very, very struggling game. Clash, how's it going? Another day, another easy win for the Twins. Oh, it is a struggle here. Scherzer, not a good day. Not a good day at the office. Scherzer goes 2.1 innings pitched, 5 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 2 home runs. And now the Blue Jays are in a place where they're down by 5 runs. And I hate to say it, fans, the bleeding is not done. They have runners on the corners with only 1 out. The Blue Jays have to find a way of getting themselves out of this inning, and then they need their bats to get going. They need their bats to wake up. Joshua, thank you for the heart. I appreciate that. Oh man, and it's not. Yeah, it's bad right now. It's bad right now. All right, welcome in wherever you're watching from. Thanks for joining us. Hey Vito, make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that like button. Not for the Blue Jays because they're stinking out the joint right now. Hit it for us. Hit it for the channel. Hit that like button, and of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe. We're on our way to 51,500 over on YouTube. We're making our way, and we want you to be a part of what we do. Blue Jay games all season long. Of course, if you were with us in the playoffs last year, you know what it's like. Hey, Rabbit, welcome in. Everybody is struggling. We got the NHL playoffs starting next weekend. That's going to be an absolute blast. And then what will the Toronto Raptors do? We will find out. So we're going to be bringing you all kinds of activities all season long. Oh, man. Let's pick this one up, Jays. Jays went from being in the World Series to being poverty. Here comes Joe Mantiply. He's been in 3 games this season so far. He's going to have to pick up some inning here. The Jays going to have to figure something out because right now it's just not working for them. So Blue Jays, your time is now. The bats, we need you now more than ever. More than ever. Thank you so much, Endrit, hitting that subscribe. Much appreciated. Let's go Blue Jays. Let's go cha-cha-cha. Big time struggles, right? Big time struggles for the Jays, but they'll find it. They'll get it through. They'll get it through. We know they will. And we got a hit batter. Come on, Mantiply. My goodness. Gray gets drilled. Oh, boy. This one, the lefty throws it, and it just curls right into the elbow. And he wears that pad, but he's still got a piece of skin. And he says right away, my bad, my bad. They're going to have a little make sure that Gray is okay. Oh, that was brutal. We keep losing to the Twins. We do. Why? Industry, watch the language, please. Watch the language. We got a lot of younger viewers that are in the chat. So the elbow is okay. He's going to stay in here. Bases loaded again. Oh, boy. You don't like to step into the game and right away hit the first batter you see. Sports fan, thank you for that subscribe, lighting the blue lamp. All right, Jays. Spike, he's like, see you next year. This one is going to be driven hard down the left field line. This is going all the way to the corner. Oh, man. Another couple of runs going to come in. It's 8-1. Well, we could have left Scherzer in to do the exact same thing. Brooks Lee going to double down to the corner, 8-1. What is with these third innings? What is with these third innings? Can I send all my Blue Jays gear back that I just purchased? Can I cancel my order? No, I'm just kidding. My goodness, a great piece of hitting. Fair ball all the way down into the corner. 8-1, still one out. Wow. This one is going to be ground ball to short. So one runner is eliminated. So two down. And the crowd applauding, the crowd getting up a little bit. Unbelievable. Just crazy right now. What game is that hat? This hat? This was just one. We got this one last year. This one is going to be low. Yeah, they're going to fall to the back real quick. The good thing is everybody is struggling. Everybody is struggling. Could be the Astros on a 6-game losing streak. Oh, man. Third inning is the trouble inning again. This one catches a strike zone, 1-1. That was a good pitch. Not taking anything personally. That's right. Don't take it personally. We'll get back there. You can bet on plus 2,000 odds for the win. This one is going to be hit up the middle. Mantiply going to come over, turning and a throw, and in time, Vladdy steps on the bag, and the out is done. The Blue Jays get out of it, but it's another nasty inning. They give up 5 in the third. It was 7 yesterday in the third. It was 5 here. So the Jays down by 7. Coming up is Ernie Clement, Dalton Varsho, and Vladimir Guerrero. The Blue Jays can't look to get it all back in one inning, but they got to start getting some hits. The Leafs are in the bottom 5 position. That's a good thing. Absolutely. And hopefully they stay there. Hopefully they stay there. Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. Hey, Michael, not a good time being a Toronto sports fan. Yeah, but the good thing, Michael, is the Raptors going to make a playoff push. Hopefully. Not a good inning, Manuel. It hurts. It hurts. Yeah, JP, I know. Oh, struggles. You know, that plus 2,000 for the win might be worth throwing $5 down on just for the fun of it. I mean, that's crazy odds. And we've seen stranger things happen. Raptors side, they better not take a tip from the league. And maybe the problem is a lot of the Maple Leafs players came down on the field and were playing catch and throwing around and stretching with the Blue Jays. Maybe some of the Leafs negativity has rubbed off on this Jays team. Unreal. Not looking good. All right. Ernie, you know what you need to do. Base hit. Simas, what's going on? Welcome in. What are we doing is the question. Matt left for 20 minutes. What happened? We can both e-transfer Sam 10K and he'll send 20 to the winner. Yeah, Onyx, for sure. If you want to e-transfer me 10K, I'll give $20 to the winner. That works. Hey, yo, welcome in. Yeah, Mantiply, not good. I expect a little more from him. Leafs also going to get a very high second from the Kings. Strike one call here to Ernie Clement. Fans are ready to erupt, and the Jays give them the middle finger. They are ready to erupt. You know these fans want to explode. They want to get on their feet. A one hopper in, count goes to 1-1. Boy. That's right, Brandon. Buffalo, how's it going? Welcome in. He's Ernie's doing whatever he can do to distract. This one, Ernie going to turn on it right down the third base side. Fair ball, a long, quick throw just ahead, and Ernie is going to be gunned out. That's right. We don't have any more pitchers. We don't have any more pitchers. Little is rubbing off on everybody. Oh, goodness. The little curse. All right, Varsh. Let's go. Trade Matthews, trade Nylander, trade Riley, trade Tavares. Blow it up. Jays fan says, blow it up. This one popped up, and that's going to drop in. Varsho with a base hit. So we got one on with one out. Varsho 2 for 2 today. Good little bit of hitting. It's a long season, long season. Yeah, Neapolitan, that is part of the issue. Finny the Fish, what's going on? Welcome in. Karen, welcome to the rookie membership, Karen. Karen in Canada, thank you kindly. Welcome to memberships. And folks, following today's game, we're gonna have a quick members only post game chat. SCT, thanks for the rose. Julian, thanks for the rose. First gift, thank you so much. Vladdy takes this one down low, 2-0. So again, channel members, immediately following, we're going to change things over to a little post-game wrap-up. Hey, Craig, did an analysis of all 50 seasons of the Jays. April win-loss record is about 500 average. Best April was 16-7 in 1992. There you go, Craig. Thank you so much for doing that. So on average, a 500 team in the month of April. Rick, absolutely. Rick, this is the best chat there is. Hands down. Baby Yoda, how's it going? Blue Jays are bad. Blue Jays are struggling. By the way, I know in the first week of the season, we sent out about 5 little prize packs. I hope folks have received their prize packs. Hey, Laurie. And a Vlad walk. So Vladdy is on. Another walk for Guerrero. 1 out, 2 on. So a good walk. Hey, Wong, how's it going? J-Fan, try not to be delusional. Yeah, no delusions here. No delusions here. All right, 2 on. Here comes Jesus Sanchez. Sanchez was out in the first inning with a couple on. Let's see if he can get something going here. Blue Jays got to keep these bats rocking. Even though the Jays are stinking right now, the chat is entertaining as heck. Absolutely are. Yeah, yo, big time. Here's the pitch up high. 1-0 to Sanchez. Win the lottery and draft McKenna. Will the season have been worth it? Diablo, I would say yes, if that actually plays out that way. Even if they move up to 2 or 3, I think it's still a win. Runners in scoring position today, the Jays are 6 for 20. They've had so many chances, not able to do it. This one misses outside, 2-0. Good eye here. They didn't, Sima, but Savage should be back soon. He has one more rehab start, expected to throw at least 70 pitches, and then Savage will be back. Here's the 2-0 outside, 3-0. So Bradley getting a little wild here, 97 miles an hour. Barrios is also continuing to get better, and he should be back, I think, early May. And then Bieber should be back shortly after that. So 8-1 is the score. This one in their first strike, 3-1 count. With a 3-0, you got to take that one. Maybe the next homestand. Yeah, they will have a little bit of a lengthy road trip. So maybe he will return after that. I don't know if they would join him on the road. Just need a touchdown. That's right. Just need a touchdown. Here's the 3-1. Good pitch in there for strike. 3-2 now. Full count. You're going to be like way below 500. Wheeler, because that's what I do. Unlike other channels out there, we just don't turn it off when the going gets bad. This one, swing and a miss, foul tip, and Sanchez goes down again today. He's going to be 0 for 2, 5 strikeouts. And I'll tell you, that frustrates me a lot. There's a lot of other streamers out there that when the game is bad, they just decide to turn it off or they decide to walk away. If you are a creator and you are going to do this, win, lose, or draw, you got to stick through it. The problem with some of these creators is they drive the negativity. So here comes Okamoto now. Oak is going to come up. It's okay to get emotional. It's okay to get hot. But you don't just turn it off and walk away. Because you're true. Josh, that is it too. That is it too. I am a fan. Wow, this guy's sleeping in the outfield. Hope he gets hit by a Okamoto home run ball. 1-0. Oak delivers upstairs, takes that for a ball. Time to do something right. He's got to prove it. He's got to prove it. We did name last year was a slow start indeed. It was certainly a slow start. And then they were to pick it up. Actually, I think they kind of peaked. They launched right away, and then they kind of tanked. And remember, the Jays had one of the best summers of everybody last year. In there for a strike. Nice pitch. 2-1 now. Never quits. He just removes the cap. That's right. That's right. We'll change the cap. We'll change our clothes. We'll do whatever we can do to change the universe. Down low, 3-1. But we will not turn it off. Listen, there have been many games, whether Jays, Leafs, where we could have just said, you know what, this game sucks. Everybody's left. We're going to turn it off. But no, we're here to hang out and be depressed together. Benny's going back to IKF. Oak is going to pop this one up, skies it. This is going to be a catch in left center field. The catch is made. And again, with 2 on, the Blue Jays cannot cash in anything. Stop watching for like 10 minutes. I love hockey. Great name, by the way. Welcome in. Let's go Twins. Omar, Twins fan, coming in and enjoying it. All right, let me scroll back. Watch from Ryan Pryor, Ontario, Canada. Greg, welcome in. Midnight, what's up? The other thing, it's nuts, is riding the coattails of last season and giving extensions. Yeah, so listen, I understand what they did last year, but man, they've been taking a lot of gripe. So I'm not so sure I agree with those extensions. I'm saying, Ryan, you got to be positive enthusiasm for sport. Thank you so much, Craig. I appreciate that. Fromage, what's going on? Who are frightened? Sorry, they'll have to get used to it. Oh, man, a face for radio is what they tell me. I've officially lost faith in Okamoto. Yeah, you listen, Yo-Yo, we know in Japan this guy could smack home runs like they were going out of style, right? We know he can hit the long ball for sure. And it is a transition. And he said pitchers here throw faster. They have better movement. So it is, you got to give him some time to adjust. 7 games is just not enough time. He'll come around, but the problem, he always seems to be up in key moments, right? Which is problematic. Blue Jays are going all the way this year. John, that would be a heck of a turnaround. Would love to see it. It's a long season. Anything can happen. DJ Will, what's going on? Wiki, wiki, wiki. Oh, man, I'm terrible. Boom, what's up? Maybe the best thing for the AL East is a match and some gasoline. Division, right, boom. From one of the hardest divisions in baseball to one of the worst divisions in baseball, the whole AL East is struggling this year. The Yankees have lost 4 in a row. They've been on a slide. Baltimore and Tampa, who are at the bottom, have won a couple of games. They've kind of creeped up. The division is just really struggling right now. Although I will say, seeing the Yankees lose 4 in a row always puts a smile on my face. All right, Mantiply is going to be back out here. Blue Jays going to look to just keep things moving along. Can't give up any more runs. The struggle is real in there for strike two. Nice pitch. Scherzer is in, man. I don't know, Wolfgang. I don't know if Scherzer is really the guy. You know, I like having Scherzer around to kind of mentor some of the young guys, but I think he should be coming out of the pen at this point. And when the other starters heal, swing and a miss, strike three call. When the other pitchers come back, I'm sure they're going to find that he gets kind of moved over. So right now, you know, with Kirk, Springer, and Barger being out, Kirk is probably the biggest hole there because Heineman struggled both defensively and offensively. You now hope that Valenzuela can come in and strike here to Kershaw. Valenzuela, the kid, it's going to take him time to get going. So that hole in catcher, Alejandro Kirk, I mean, that is a big, big hole. Here's the 0-1 swing, and you're going to chop this one. It's going to roll foul, going to go to 0-2. Kirk and Springer will both hit 40-plus homers this year. I don't know about that one, but yeah, definitely losing Kirk is a problem. Blue Jays been getting belt by the Rockies, the White Sox. Yeah, Sosa, it's been a tough go. No disrespect, Wolfgang. I just think, listen, he's come to that point in his career where he has to face some realizations. Right? We all get there. We all get there. Whether you play amateur sports, professional sports, there comes a time when you just kind of slow down a little bit. So 1-2 now for Mantiply. He just disappeared into thin air. Murakami is doing much better. Murakami has been great. This is going to be hit up the middle. So with one out, Kershaw is going to single up the middle. Kirk doesn't have little legs. His running speed is actually average. Plus, he's the best defensive catcher, and he's got a little bit of speed. We've seen him hustle. The kid can run, and his bat has been very good. Tommy Nance is now getting up. Tommy Nance is warming up. Scherzer is done for today, Redbird. Yes. Jays had a Cinderella season last year. They absolutely did. This is going to be popped up. Welcome back, MX. If the Jays are out of contention at the trade deadline, we could get a treasure trove of that. Yeah, you could get a ton. Although I don't think they would be willing. Well, you never know. You never know what they may decide to do. Yeah, poor Cody Ponce, 6 months. The guy's going to miss the season. So unfortunate for Cody Ponce. He worked so hard to get back here. NBA fan, not too much, to be honest with you. There's just too much sports, and I do have a regular day job as well. So with everything going on, there's just not enough time. Harrison just struggling, right? Struggling. Did he go around? No, he did not. Can he go to 1-2? As Bell is hanging in here now. All right, Kevin, go Rory. Go Rory. Let's see what Rory can do. Is he still in the lead? No, Rory is dropped down. Young takes the lead. Wow. Get back up there. Has Rory started his game yet? Yeah, on the second hole. NBA fan, thanks for the follow. See, yeah, it's not a good effort right now. Rory not on his game. Oh no, Richard, not a good start for Rory. This one inside, runner goes. Valenzuela looking for the ball. And that's going to be a stolen base for Kershaw. My goodness. Yeah, I would re-sign Gausman. I mean, Gausman has been absolutely incredible. And this is another one kind of in the tip of the glove and falls out. Yeah, Yo-Yo, it's hard to think anybody would if they're playing this poorly. But you know they're not going to play this way the whole season. Top to third. Oak is going to grab it. A long throw over to Vladdy. And two down. But yeah, Gosman, the way he's been pitching, I think you got to lock him in if you can, if he will stay. Really going to hurt us in his shows because we're not scoring any runs. So yeah, I mean, listen, I don't think right now with Springer being out is a huge bust. I think Kirk being out is more of a bust than Springer. Springer to start the season had been struggling at the plate. He has not had much going on. Now, if it was Springer of last year, if he was hitting the ball that way, then yes, it definitely hurt. Gosman pitching good, but God forbid we get a hit. Right, Dustin? Got to get the guy some run support. So here's Wallner out. He's scored a couple times, got hit by a pitch, going to hit this one up the middle. Clement with a good grab, and he's going to flip it over to Vladdy. And we're done. We're going to the bottom of the fourth for Nathan Lucas, Eloy Jimenez, and Andreas Jimenez. The Blue Jays got out of this. Did Brendan Little start this game? That's funny. No, he did not. So yeah, fractured toe for George Springer. They say he's on the 10-day IL right now. A fracture takes a lot longer than 10 days to come back around. So I'll be shocked if he does return in 10 days. I think they'll reevaluate him then and make that decision. But right now it's bad news for Springer. Springer, Barger, and Kirk, the three positional players that are out. And then, of course, you got a bunch of pitchers out as well. Game is still young. But can the bats get in there? Can the bats return? That is the big challenge for these Blue Jays. Is the bats to start this season have not been good, right? They just haven't. The Blue Jays, they got 10 runs in game one against these Twins, but other than that, and I'm just scrolling back through past scores, the Blue Jays, they have not been able to get many runs. They did 8 against the Athletics, 8, 5, 5, 5, 5, 3-0, 1. So yeah, they got 10 runs once, twice they got 5 runs. Other than that, other than those 3 times, they have not scored more than 5 runs. So the Blue Jays need to find a big way to get some runs going. They need better pitching. Sign Skeens. Man, Skeens is nasty. So good. Henry, how's it going? Welcome in. At the end of the innings, where did that go? DJI players on the screen just faded to the ground like Field of Dreams. That's right, like Field of Dreams. They just disappear. Took me, let's see, bro, you fractured your toe. Very hard to run after 10 days. Took like 2 months to fully recover. Yeah, and that's what we expect, right? 6 to 8 weeks really to recover. There's no way. I can't imagine a reality where he comes back after 10 days. I really can't. Even if they tape it up and they freeze it, no way. All right. Here comes Nathan Lucas. Lucas has been a problem. This one way upstairs is going to take ball 1. Oh, boy. Kaz, what's going on? Dropping some gifts. Kaz, thank you so much. I appreciate that. GG. Lucas going to foul this one back. Going to pick up a little hanger box of baseball cards. See if we do get something special. Can't win with that kind of pitching. No, you can't. You can't. This one is going to be upstairs. Trace, we use OBS, a very modified OBS. Hard to believe this team was in the World Series last year. Lucas going to pop this one up. Foul territory. It's drifting over, but the catch is made. Lucas is retired yet again. Oh, I don't want, no thanks. Oh. This pitch is going to be in there for a strike as Eloy Jimenez going to step in now. He's 0 for 1 with an ugly strikeout earlier on. What do you think about using an opener like Miles or Yimmy when? Yeah, I mean, Miles would be interesting. I think, yeah, Miles would be very interesting. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Welcome in. Asher, how's it going? Here's the 0-2 down low. Why wouldn't Scooble sign with the Jays? We're the best team in baseball. We've always been. Yeah. As good as Guerrero is, he's trying too hard because he doesn't have any help. This team is like a AAA team. No, listen, I don't think he's trying too hard, but he's getting the hits. He's doing his thing. Hey, Jesse, this is going to be hit, and that's going to drop in. Eloy Jimenez with 1 out is going to find a way on base. There you go. A nice hit there. Good hit. He turned on it, drove it in. That's what we needed to see. Can't believe we traded Hernandez for a guy that's not even pitching. All right, here comes the other Jimenez now. Andreas Jimenez. He's going to step in. First pitch upstairs, ball 1. I'll be honest, I'll gladly take Teo. Himmy and Himmy, although one is spelled differently. Here's the 1-0. He's going to turn on this one. That's going to be, caught at second. They get 1. They can't turn the double play. So that's all. 1 with a J, 1 with a G. There you go. Himmy and Himmy. So 2 down now. Call it a fielder's choice. A long, sharp ball. It was a good strab. They turned it, but they couldn't turn 2. So they get the lead runner, and that's going to bring the kid up. Valenzuela going to make his way back up here. So he's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second, drops his average below 200 now. He's going to get things set. Takes us up high, 2-0 now. Yeah, yo, for sure. Ken, never. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So I get all the stats right from MLB. Hey, Mr. Klein, how's it going? This is going to be popped up. 2-1 now. Rosie, Jacob, thank you for the follows. Twins fan, waiting for them to lose so the owners can sell the team. Cam, you want them to sell the team. Addison, thank you for the follow. Why do you want them to sell? Jacob, I appreciate that. Thank you. Here's a 2-1 in there for a strike. 2-2. Nice pitch by Bradley. 97. Bradley's up to 76 pitches now. Hang on a second. This is going to be foul back. Let me see. Hang on, I'm just looking here. Topps Chrome. That's expensive. Do we want Topps Chrome? I don't want Topps Chrome. Do we want to get a box of Topps Chrome? This is going to be up high. I don't think I've ever purchased Topps Chrome before. That's a lot. Nah, I'm not spending that on Topps Chrome. All right, Valenzuela looking. Here he comes. He's going to swing away, pop this one up. This is something Blue Jays are doing a ton of. There's a lot of pops. Oh, I don't know. Because with Bo, there was 2 superstars on the team, not just one when it came. Valenzuela going to step out, calls time. 3-2, full count, 2 outs. Topps Chrome was worth more value. Why? It's so expensive. It is really expensive, Jonathan. It has a sale tag on it, but that's expensive. There goes the runner. This is going to be fouled off. All right, come on, Blue Jays. Sorry, I'm trying to wheel and deal for some cards here at the same time. Hey, Cookie, this is going to be popped up and foul again. Cam, favorite player of all time. Oh, Cam, that's a hard one. That is a hard one. Favorite player of all time. Oh my goodness, kid, you're killing me. Then he's going to walk him. He's going to take the walk. Valenzuela going to walk. There we go. Oh my goodness. Should we get it? I don't know. It's so expensive. No, I'm not going to do it. All right, forget it. All right, let's go. McElroy tied again. There we go, McElroy. Ernie Clement going to come up here. Little conversation on the mound. Bradley had 82 pitches. Let's go. Eddie, it feels great. Feels great. They're not going to play like this all season long, so I'm not worried. All right, here comes Ernie Clement. Guys, it's only the bottom of the 4th inning. A lot of game time left to go. Hey, Brian. I think the Leafs losing Marner. One player doesn't change the team. I agree. I agree with you there, Brian. Feel so much better, Sam. I'll message you my... All right, sounds good, Skittles. Ken Griffey Jr. or Bo Jackson. Ooh, Keith. I like both of them. I'm going to go Ken Griffey. I'm going to go Ken Griffey. That's a tough choice for me. Shannon Stewart. There's a name from the past. Hey, Derek. Jay's down 7. Looking to start getting some back. 2 outs, 2 on. Ernie Clement, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ernie going to pop this one foul. It's going to go to 0-2. All right, come on, guys. A lot of chatting on the bench. Here's the 0-2. Bradley delivers. Ernie going to turn on this one. What a catch! Oh, at third base, Gray climbs the ladder to haul that one in. What a phenomenal defensive play at third base. And the side is retired. Tommy Nance is going to step in. Tommy Nance going to come in. What a catch. Unbelievable. That was outstanding. Cheer John, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's Bragg, another good one. Pock, right through MLB. Brody, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. If you are just coming in, make sure if you're watching on YouTube, you hit that like button, and do just like that. Hit that subscribe button. We're 12 subs away from 450. So hit that subscribe. We want you to come back and join us all season long. Pac, thank you for the follow. Cheap, go Dodgers. Go Dodgers. Dodgers, what are they going to do? Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard right now. Games in action. The Orioles, wow, 4-1 over the Giants. The Diamondbacks, 2-0 over the Phillies. The Angels, 7-0 over the Reds. Tigers, 7-0 over the Marlins. Oh, Yankees losing 2. 3-0 the Rays over the Yankees right now. Yankees looking to lose 5 in a row. Athletics, 1-0 over the Mets. The Brewers and Nationals tied at 2s. The Red Sox, they're up 3-1 over the Cardinals. And the Pirates, 5-2 over the Cubbies. So absolutely wild. MX, how do you watch what tomorrow? So Jays are off tomorrow. You can watch the replay after the stream. You can go back to our main YouTube channel. You can click on any of our old lives and always watch the replays. Jays, #1 hater, what's going on? Welcome in. Tigers all the way. Reds, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Those Jays. The Twins game. How do you watch the Twins game tomorrow? That I couldn't tell you. Check your local listings, my friend. Who replaced Bo Jackson at the Auburn in baseball in the backfield? Oh, that I have no idea. I don't know what I had for dinner 3 days ago, let alone who replaced Bo Jackson. MLB, what's going on? Must really stink for everyone playing for second place. Tommy Nance, first pitch, going to be knocked down in a quick out. Let's go to the Nance cam. Actually, we'll leave it on this cam for now. Why not? Tommy Nance stepping in, getting one quick out. That's what we need to see. Frank Big Hurt. Oh, I love Frank Thomas. Players get millions even if they fail. If we fail at work, we get fired. We should all get millions, Brian. We should all get millions. Sports fan, thank you for the follow. Think of the Rays this year. The Rays have been off to a little bit of a better start. I mean, I know they had some challenges last year, but they're an okay team. Do I think they're going to be a top tier team this year? I don't. But not bad. They're an average team right now. No one can replace Bo. Nope, and no need to replace Bo. We'll get along just fine without him. Here's Nance to Gray. Gray going to hit this one right up the middle. Valenzuela comes, picks it up. He's going to throw it over. 2 down, 2 down. Stomo, welcome in. No, not at all. Not at all. So Rogers is worth. I thought it would be more. For what we pay them, you'd think it would be more, right? Sanchez, possibly a replacement for Bo. Well, I think Marcel, I think that's what they thought. This one in their first strike on Lee. I thought with Sanchez and if his big bat came back and with Okamoto that they would replace a lot of those hits. And right now that hasn't been the case. Jimenez has pretty much been stride for stride with Bo. He's actually, at bat for at bat, putting up better numbers, and he's an upgrade defensively. Here's the 0-1, misses. Now, is that going to be the case long term? Time will tell. Jays are a pay to lose team now. Jays hater, that's a good one. I like that. A pay to lose team. Cardinals have Barry Bonds now. I guess Jordan Walker can stop hitting home runs. Just need over 2.5 for the Blue Jays. Come on, boys. My 3 favorite sports, swing and a miss. And there's a strikeout, a good inning for Tommy Nance. We're going to the bottom. Let's go. All right, for me, my top 3 sports going to be hockey, baseball, and then that third is the tough one. Hockey, baseball are definitely the top 2. That third one is a challenge. All right, MX, you've been asked several times. I don't know. No, I don't. CFL is up there. Do I like CFL better than the NBA? Do I like CFL better than the PGA? They're all kind of along there for that third spot. Yeah, okay, we'll go CFL. We'll go CFL. That would, I guess, be my top three. All righty, there we go. Getting set. Blue Jays struggling. Need to pick it up. No, I'm not a soccer fan. Not a soccer guy at all, to be honest with you. Never really got into it. Hockey, baseball, and curling. There you go. Love curling. Do you watch football? Don't know why NFL is most popular. I watch a little bit. I'm a Bills guy when it comes to the NFL. I'm definitely a Bills guy, but I probably will watch more Argos football, more CFL football than I do NFL. Yeah, so Skittles, that is the plan right now. We'd like to do kind of the World Cup games. The thing that I got to find out is how much in terms of widgets and stats and whatnot will be available. And then how strict are they going to be in regards to what we can show? So, yes, the plan right now is to, but it's kind of we got to figure it out. James, thank you for the follow. All right, here's Varsho. Varsha's going to step in here now. Jays need to get some hits. Varsho is 2 for 2 today, has a couple of singles. Here's the pitch inside, going to go to 2-0 on him. Kingsbury Adventures, how's it going? No, it seems like it's a replay of yesterday's game. Seems to be. This one misses outside, 3-0. Bradley giving them a lot of innings. He's up to 88 pitches right now. He's playing well. Hey, Nkanu, how's it going? Drive my boyfriend crazy because I spend 2 hours talking baseball stats after games. I've been to a few Argo games. I think the NFL in Toronto would be it would be massive. It would be huge. In the NFL, there's a little bit of overlap, but this is going to be driven. That's going to get through. Another hit for Varsho. He's rounding first. Going for 2. A stand-up double here for Varsho. Varsho, that's a double. He's 3 for 3 today. Varsho, there you go. Mr. Biggs, how's it going? No, Mr. Biggs, I disagree. I think there's lots of heart. These guys care a tremendous amount. You can see it on their faces. There's a lot of heart on this team. Even the refs don't know the rules for NFL football. Hey, officials in all sports have been very bad. Yeah, Varsho's been coming on strong lately. Here comes Guerrero, takes first pitch on the corner for a strike. Hang on a second here. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. They're sending me all these card things. There we go. Let's see. All right, let's go. Tell him no thanks. We're not going to pick up any cards today. Too much. Thank you, Stavros. I appreciate that. So Minnesota on the phone now to the pen. 0-2 on Vladdy. Going to take this one low. Goes to 1-2. Vladdy has been a lot more patient this year. A lot more patient, which is good to see. Hard with the injuries. Must learn to play without injured guys. Yeah, you do. So Taylor Rogers is getting warmed up. Are we going to get Tyler Rogers warmed up? Are we going to get a Rogers versus Rogers? Vladdy going to turn, hit this one as short. Over to first. Vladdy is retired, does not advance the runner. Vladdy never consistent, just bursts. That's true. That is true. Bentley, thank you for the follow. So we're watching along on the MLB website. And thanks so much for joining us here today. A lot of folks not happy with how these Jays are playing along. Got to pick it back up. Come on, boys. Sanchez, he's 0 for 2 today. Bradley's still throwing hard, 97, 95 miles an hour. Sanchez fouls that one off. He hit into a double play and has a strikeout today. Remind me and never to start Mad Max in fantasy ever again. Yeah, at this point I wouldn't. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. All right, Davis Schneider has a bat in hand. Is he going to check into this game? Sanchez takes this one. Strike 2 call inside. I don't mind Vladdy. Listen, what Vladdy did in the playoffs last year was exactly what we needed him to do in the playoffs. So from that stance, I think he's worth what we paid, but he's got to get it going in the regular season here as well. Got to pick it up. This one upstairs, count goes to 2-2. 2-2. Oh, the spell check. Spell check will get you every time. No, Terry. Rory dropped to -10. Rory, what are you doing? Come on, Rory. Brody, yes. Real as it gets. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Sanchez. That's 6 strikeouts for Bradley today. Bradley's been going off. Okamoto looks like he's going to come in. Unless, are we going to get a replacement? No. Maybe Schneider was only going to come in should Sanchez got on base. So here comes Kazuma Okamoto, and he's going to swing at the first pitch he sees. Strike 1. Vladdy wants it more than anybody else. Vladdy deferred almost all of his contract, allowed us to get Cease, allow us to get Skubal. Oh, man. Thanks, Brody. Appreciate it. Strike 2 call. So 0-2 now on Okamoto. I remember when I was a little hard on Oak when he came in, and some folks in the chat were giving me a hard time saying, he's got a 250 average, leave him alone. Well, now he's down about 218 and dropping. This is going to be low, 1-2. They just got to bring it together. It's tough when you're down so much. Became a new baseball fan last year, and I started supporting the Blue Jays last year. This is a completely different team than the one I started watching. Yeah, Rodrigo, it is a very different team right now. Right now, nothing is working for him. This is going to be hit third base side, but foul. Chokomoto, there you go, Jacob. It is definitely a struggle. The struggle is for real. TJ, you can go right through MLB. But only half the team is out for injury. That's right. Only half. This one going to be low. Oak is going to golf it. That's going to go foul again. Blue Jays are the next Rockies. I hope not. We just need them to pick it up. They got to get swinging. They got to get doing something. TJ, I look at the website. Here's the 1-2, doesn't go, holds back, going to go to 2-2 now. That was a good eye, a very good eye, able to pull things back. I think the Blue Jays are going to have a very interesting day tomorrow, as they do have an off day before their road trip. And there's another strikeout, strike 3 call, the 7th strikeout. Okamoto, another K. This guy strikes out far too much. So Ottman, Clemens, and Larnack all coming up here for Minnesota. We go to the top of inning number 6. The Jays are starting to run at a time. Do we think the Rangers will beat the Dodgers? It's possible. The Dodgers are just so darn good. They're just so darn strong. I think it depends on who's pitching. So we got to get some runs going in here. We need some run support And that has been a big problem for this team right now. No run support. Only 3 times they've scored over or 5 runs or more. Twice they've gotten 5 runs. Once they got 10. So frustrating. Awesome Jay's hat. Jersey, how much did they cost when you bought them last week? Actually, I got these last year. Got them last year. I did just order the new jersey and a new hat with the 50 patch on it. I wanted that 50 patch so badly. I couldn't resist. So got those ordered. But yeah, these ones picked up last year. Because the ones I had, they were very outdated. We'll just say that. It was due for some new Jays merch. The old stuff was a little small. Oh man. How can you think the Dodgers are world beaters? Do you not see the last 2 World Series, Dodgers 24, 25, 26 are flawed teams, poor starting pitchers, poor bullpen, poor offensive lineup? Yeah, but they have the tools to win. Listen, last year, the Dodgers were very lucky, in my opinion. The white is crisp. I love the powder blue. So that's the one, fromage. That's the one. The powder blue is the one I just ordered. I was trying to get it before, but it was always sold out. Then I was thinking about getting the gray one because I like the gray one a lot. And then the powder blue one came back in. So I'm like, nope, we're going to jump all over it. It is nice. Yeah, I wanted that new 50 logo patch on it. All right, Mason Fluharty is going to step in here. Flu is going to take over. What is Flu going to deliver? This year, Dodgers better than last. Yeah, with the addition of Tucker, gives him some extra pop when he doesn't strike out. We'll see, 692. It's a long season. A long season. Here comes James Ottman. He's going to check in for this game. Ottman. Well, he's not checking in. He's going to get another at bat. We are bad because we have some. That's Hurricane. That's part of the issue. That is certainly part of the issue. You got to find ways of playing through it, but we just haven't been great. The players that are in, we have a couple of guys who have been contributing, but a lot of guys who are struggling. And with some hugs, it looks like Bradley's day could be done. His day could be done. He did his job well. You know, Ernie, Vladdy, and Andreas Jimenez have been, you know, the 3 leaders of this team right now. Okamoto and Fluharty going to get a nice pitch in there. Batter's challenge. Hang on, we got a batter challenge. Let's see this call. And it is indeed a strike. The Twins will lose a challenge, and it is a strikeout. So a nice pitch there by Fluharty. So Okamoto, 50 at-bats. He's got 20 strikeouts. Does have 11 hits, but he can't seem to get the clutch hits when we need it. Jesus Sanchez, 41 at-bats. He's got 11 hits, 9 strikeouts. George Springer, 54 at-bats. He's got 14 strikeouts. Davis Schneider, 21 at-bats, 8 strikeouts. So the team is striking out a lot. Swing and a miss as Fluharty delivers another solid pitch. Count going to be 1-1 here. Bradley pitch count high, only one. Bradley pitched well. He pitched very, very well. But the pitch count was getting up high. Fluharty, the lefty, taking a look. Delivers. This one is going to be up high. Did he go around? They want an appeal. And they say, yes, he did. Strike 2 call. Hey, B. Disney, welcome in. Eight to 1, Twins in the lead, and Clemens going to take that one up high. Had to step back. Oof. Dangerous. Dangerous. Come on, Flu Hardy. This one is going to miss. Going to go full count, 3-2. Let's go, Flu. Don't settle. Don't settle. Keep it rocking. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Going to be fouled off. Stays at 3-2. Wow, the other channel that was streaming decided to end their stream. All the creators, they call themselves real fans, and just because the team is losing, they turn it off. Shame on those creators. Here's a 3-2, swing and a miss, strikes him out. Good job there. Maybe the same approach to the plate last year, not working this year with the high strikeout rate. Yeah, they gotta solve that, right? There's a lot of things the Jays have to look at right now. Dodgers didn't even have a bullpen last year. Now they got Diaz. Diaz solid. Blue Hardy. Let's go. 2 down. Here comes Larnack. Larnack is 1 for 3 today. Takes this one in for another strike. Blue Hardy throwing strikes. Love it. Love it. Flu Hardy is, Jay, Flu Hardy is pitching real solid right now. Here's the 0-1. This is going to be driven. Center field, Varsho underneath it. And he's going to make the catch. There we go. Bottom of the 6th coming up for Lucas, who's 0 for 2. Eloy Jimenez, who's 1 for 2. And Andreas Jimenez, who's 0 for 2. Let's see if the Blue Jays can get something going right now. Hey, Apple user, it does, doesn't it? It does. Cam, another parlay busted. Another parlay busted. All right, Blue Jays. Step right up, step right up. Let's keep this going, Jays. All right, let's go. Blue Jays, let's go. Whoops, let me just do something here real quick. Hang on 1 second, folks. Whoops. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, let's go Blue Jays. We got this one. We got this one. We're going to come back. This is where we're going to turn it around. Flu Hardy pitched a good inning. We're going to find a way back right now. It's going to be a big inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Blue Jays are going to hit around it. They're going to find a way of picking it up. Got to feel the energy. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's baseball time. Blue Jays are going to find the bats. They're going to find a way. They're going to make it so. That's right. We're going to switch it up. We're going to switch it up. Morris going to check in. Andrew Morris. He's going to come in. He's only played in 2 AAA games this year. He's going to come in here and face his team. Jays are about to break things out right now. Like McElroy. Oh, poor Rory. Poor Rory. Here we go. Lucas takes first pitch in for a ball. Lucas is 0 for 2 today. He's going to get it going now. Nathan Lucas with a .83 average. Nate Dogg, let's go. Morris taking a look, delivers. Lucas fouls this one back. I think Lucas should put on the blindfold like at the end of dodgeball. He should just find his way, use the force. Jack, we lost this game because Max Scherzer had a couple rough innings to start it. This is going to be hit solid, but that's foul. 1-2 to Lucas. Deadmouth, how's it going? Blue Jays are a better team than this. They are. They are 100% a better team than this. They'll get back. Kirky is still going to be like another 5 weeks. He's going to be out for a while. Poor Max. Poor Scherzer. This one going to be hit. Matt, it is Samuel B. Samuel B. So it's the Samuel B12 experience. You can call it SB12 Sports, but it's Samuel B. Here's the 1-2. Drops down. I'm going to go to 2-2 now. Good eye watching it. That's what we need. There's nothing to be ashamed of. They didn't win the World Series this year. They're hosting the Olympic Games. That's going to be a big one, Alex. The Olympics are going to be awesome in LA. 2-2. Lucas is going to foul this one back again. Barger could be another week or so. Springer, they say 10 days, but a fractured toe takes like 6 to 8 weeks to heal. I don't think Springer's going to be 10 days, but we will see. All right, Lucas. Here's the 2-2. Going to pop it up. He slams the bat down in disgust. That's going to be a fly out for Nathan Lucas. Now, I would have actually taken Nathan Lucas out and put in Schneider to pitch hit. Louis Varland is getting warm up. Louis Varland is getting warm. Ethan, how's it going? Max Scherzer, a very, very tough inning 2 and 3. Just didn't have his stuff today. So here comes Jimenez swinging at the first pitch. Going to pop that one foul. Yeah, Lucas needs to have some time on the bench. We know, with Barger out, it makes it difficult, but I think you got to make those defensive adjustments. This one coming in, swing and a miss. Eloy Jimenez in the hole here very quickly, 0-2. Turbo. This one outside. Eloy was thinking about swinging too. He had to hold back, count as 1-2. So just gotta relax. This one drops down, 2-2, evens up the count now. Good eye, good eye. Morris in relief. 2-2 is the count. Delivers, swing and a miss. Chasing that one, he gets him to strike out, and that was an ugly pitch to swing at. So 2 outs now for the Blue Jays, and Morris is laughing. He's thinking to himself, I can't believe I got him to swing on that pitch. So Eloy goes down, and here comes Andreas Jimenez now. This one just chasing, and that was a nasty, nasty break. Yeah, Derek, struggling for sure right now. Swing and a miss. So this Jimenez swings at the first pitch. Jays having some issues. This one drops it down. Man, come on, Blue Jays. Let's turn this around, folks. Let's go. Strikeout and a fielder's choice for Andreas. Let's put it in play. Swinging at this one up high. No motivation. Coaching staff, got to get them motivated. Got to get them motivated. Oh, Jay, I'm not sure. It's not cheap. It is not cheap, that's for sure. Both Blue Jays and Yankees are playing horrible. Yeah, Ed, Yankees, a big slide. This is going to be golf down the right side. That's going to drop. It's a one hop off the wall, and it's a stand-up double for Andreas Jimenez. Nope, he's going to slide in. Got ahead of myself. I thought he was going to run. He was trotting in there. Goes down for the slide. And the first double of the season for Andreas Jimenez. And he's kind of waving to the bench. He dropped down and he hits that one out. Nice job there. First double of the season. Dropping down to a knee to golf this one into right field. Oh, it's his 100th career double. So he wanted to make sure they get that baseball. So 100th career double for Andreas Jimenez. They're going to validate that, put the little sticker on it, and register that baseball. Now here comes Valenzuela with 2 outs, swings through the first pitch. And now this is where you run into some challenges when you have young kids or guys that are struggling. You get somebody in an opportunity in scoring position, you got to be able to cash them in. So there it is, a little MLB hologram with the barcode, the QR code placed on the ball. Ball is registered. You wave to the bench to show them how to hit the ball. That's, oh my God, that's so funny. Swing and a miss, strike two. Can you imagine? He's like, that's how you do it, guys. Hello, that's how you do it. So a good hit there. Come on, Valenzuela, got to put this in play. Valenzuela looking. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he strikes out again. Dang it, a terrible pitch to swing at. The Blue Jays trying to rally, but my goodness, the bottom of their lineup is struggling. 2 strikeouts and 2 at-bats for Valenzuela. 2 strikeouts, I guess that'll be 3 at-bats. 2 strikeouts for 3 at-bats for Eloy Jimenez. Oh, man. And 2 strikeouts today from Sanchez. The top of the order gets on. Sanchez can't move them over. Okamoto can't move them over. The bottom of the lineup gets on, and Valenzuela can't get them over. This is what happens when you have these gaps in your lineup. Got to figure out a way of making it happen. All right, folks. Blue Jays in trouble. We're sticking through it, going to the top of the 7th inning. Kershaw, Bell, and Wellner all coming up. Thank you so much for being here with us along for the ride. Do us a favor. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, I know a lot of you haven't, hit that subscribe button. Again, we're coming up to 450. We need your help to do it. Hit that button. Share us out. Tell everybody, hey, if you're a Jays fan, come on over and watch along with us, even though right now they are struggling. Starting next weekend, we're going to try to figure out what our baseball schedule is going to look like, as we're going to be covering a lot of these Stanley Cup playoffs. Some big series coming in. It is going to be a lot of fun to watch, and we'll be keeping our finger on the pulse with the Raptors as well tonight. If they win, they are in. They can move up as high as 5th spot. If they lose, depending on a couple other games, they could drop to a play-in situation. So we're going to be keeping our finger on the pulse there to see what they do. If the Raptors do make it in, we will be covering their playoff run as well. If they're in a play-in situation, as long as they don't play Friday, we will. Friday night is our hockey draft, so we'll let you know what we get for our team, for our playoff pool. We'll have to see. Hopefully, it's going to be a good run. We'll see. All right. Step right up, step right up. Let us play. So Louis Varland is going to check in for the game. Louis Varland, time to go. And welcome in if you're watching on the television system. Welcome in, watching on the big screen. You're on my feed. The Jays are getting beat. I know, Tim, like, what's up with that, right? Varland getting set. Delivers inside. Except the Jays won in the opening series. We streamed almost every game of that, and they won. Here's the pitch. It's going to be popped up. In the question, Derek, you know, New York scares me a little bit. Cleveland would be interesting. Yeah, Scherzer, a tough outing for Scherzer here today. But we got to get some run support going. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2 here as Louis Varland is throwing some good pitches here. 93, 90 miles an hour. This week is out coming from a Yankees fan. This one outside. Did he go around? No, he did not. Knock, knock. Yeah, they'll get it back, though. They'll get it back. Offense has been very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. Let's go, Blue Jays. In there, strike 3 call. Good pitch by Varland. So Kershaw goes down. Thank you for that subscribe. Appreciate it. 8-1 mini. Still mad from last year. Oh, can't be still mad at last year. Got to move forward. Got to move on. Don't look in the past. Gotta look forward. Sports will turn you gray real quick if you keep living in the past. Josh Bell is 0 for 1 today, 2 walks, and he did score 2 runs. He's got a little waggle. This one going to be down low. 100 miles an hour from Varland. 100 miles an hour. Outstanding. Brian, I think part of it is with all the injuries to our regular starters, they need somebody to come in. So that was probably one of the decision makers. But with Yasavage, Barrios, and Bieber set to return over the next couple of weeks, I think our rotation will sort itself out. Here's the 1-2, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Louis.
Strike 3, you're out.
Good pitch. That's what we like. Big improvement. Yeah, for sure. And Jonathan, I don't really think the Blue Jays were expected to go deep in the playoffs last year. I think that was a big surprise for everybody, a pleasant surprise, but it certainly sets some very high expectations for this year. This one to Wallner is going to be outside. 2 down now. We expected the Jays to be there. It was a Cinderella season. And those glass slippers went a long way. They walked a lot of kilometers. Lightning in a bottle, yes. Now remember, June, July, and half of August, they had the best offensive record in the major leagues. Everybody was having big years. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on Wallner. Listen, last year was a great ride. We had an absolute blast. Do I expect them to go to the World Series this year? No. Would I love them to make the playoffs? Yes. And they have a great opportunity. I think it's going to be them and the Yankees, atop our division. They're going to be going stride for stride when things are all said and done. Pitch count now 2-2 with 2 outs here. I hope we don't get in a situation where, in September, October, we're looking back and saying, man, those 6 losses, 5 losses, whatever the number is, at the beginning of the year hurt us. I hope we don't run into that situation. Yeah, absolutely, Tim. Absolutely. And it'll come. This is going to be popped up and foul. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think the Yankees will get there. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. Varland strikes out the side. There you go. That's how you pitch. That's how you pitch. 3 strikeouts in a row. We go to the top of the lineup for Ernie Clement, Varsho, and Guerrero. And now maybe the Blue Jays will get things going on. It's the 7th inning stretch. Everybody a big stretch as it's time to put something in. Every team has its rough spots all season long. That is so true. Varland was great. Varland was absolutely great. And now we'll see if the Blue Jays can capitalize on it. Listen, and even if they don't come back and win, I'm okay with that. Let them do some things to show that they can play, right? We need to get some bats going. Vladdy, he's having a tough day, although he has 2 walks, so can't really complain about that. 1 register at bat. He has 2 walks. Sanchez needs to improve. Okamoto needs to improve. The bottom half of our lineup needs to get going right now. When you get down Sanchez, Okamoto, Lucas, Jimenez, Valenzuela, there's only 1 bat in that group right now that I trust, and that's Andreas Jimenez. So Ernie Clement, he scored the only run here for the Blue Jays. He led off the game with a double, and Varsho brought him home. Let's see if he can get it going again. Maybe getting the Ernie Clement City jersey. Nice, Angela. I wanted to get the Clement powder blue jersey, but he was not available, and so I had to suck it up and got a Vladdy Guerrero powder blue jersey. Not used to playing under pressure of high expectations. That is true too. There's a lot of high expectations. Peanut, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Coming up on 8,800 on the talk. Thank you, everybody, for hitting those follows. Pirates eliminating the Dodgers this year. Diablo's trying to start a riot. Oh, we'll see, Libby. We'll see. Ernie Clement, let's go. He's in the hole 0 for 1. Morris, set to deliver. Up high. Could it be even up 1-1? If anyone takes out the Dodgers, we'll be happy. I don't think you're alone in there. So I'm hoping the Jays kind of get in through the wild card. I think that would be a success. If they win the division again, it would be outstanding. But I think I'm kind of pegging them for a wild card team to get in that way. I think the Yankees will take the division. The Blue Jays very close second place behind them. 2-2 as Ernie went around, couldn't hold back. That would be great. Jays actually have the least strikeouts, 104. There you go. And considering we have a couple of guys who have struck out a lot, Ernie going to chop this one. That's going to get through. Base hit. Ernie Clement. Hebert. Ernie going to get through. Nobody out, one on. There we go. Come on, Varsho. Do it again, big man. He's 3 for 3 today. Let's get another hit for Varsh. Yankees are going to lose their 5th game in a row. I'd be okay with that. Ernie, a good job in the leadoff spot. And Varsho, a great job in the second spot. Come on, we got to move him over now. Is Ernie going to steal? Here's the pitch up high, ball 1. He has been so good, Diablo. I really wanted that Ernie Clement jersey. It's a shame he wasn't available. You can go and buy a hockey jersey and you can go online and you can select whatever you want or put your own name. I don't know why they don't allow that for baseball. It's at foul, just foul. Wow, that was close. Hit sharply, and Clemens right on first scoops it up, but it just hopped over the line and touched the ground. So a very close play. Varsho stays alive here. This one misses. Gonna be low. Varsho is the only one doing something. Varsho, Ernie's doing well. Ernie's doing well. This one comes through, swing and a miss. 2-2, 2-2. All right, easy going, guys. Calm down. Bring the emotions down a little bit. It's getting a little too heated here. Everybody take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Everybody just breathe. I haven't seen the whole conversation. Mods, if anything is important, please make sure you tend to it. Inappropriate, make sure you attend to it. No personal attacks. I don't want any personal attacks in here. Jam shot gonna go just foul again. While watching the game's over, because I'm a real fan, Marcool, a real fan. We don't turn it off till the game is done. This is going to be popped up. Hey, Rainer, during your coverage, we'll keep an eye on the Masters, Pittsburgh, Washington hockey game. Rainer watching all kinds of stuff. Love it. And thank you for the kind words. Here's the 2-2 down low. Taking a long look. There he goes. Gonna pop this one down the left field line. Just foul. And the pitcher doing this to say, go foul, go foul, go foul, go foul. That was funny. Jeremy, what's going on? Need to start playing more like the Angels. So Varsho coming close again. Count stays at 3-2. 3-2. Morris delivers, swing, and this one is driven. This is going. It's gonna be caught. Darn it. Right center field. The catch is made. Ernie has to go back. Good swing, but not able to drop that one in. Tim, yes, we're on YouTube. You can find us on YouTube, SamWellB12, SAMWELB 12, the SamWellB 12 experience, same name on the talk, over on the tubes. All right, now comes up Vladimir Guerrero Jr., one down. Vladdy gonna swing at the first pitch, and that one's gonna not get through. Ernie is safe at second, however. So Vladdy gonna advance the runner, a infield hit for Guerrero. We got 2 on with 1 out. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go buy one at Giant Tiger. Greg, it's not a bad idea. Let's go. Holy smokes. Good hit up the middle. Needed that one. I will get that for you. I will get that for you. Bear with me 1 second. All right, Sanchez going to come up. This is where we need him to get through. Here's our Discord link. If you want to come over on the Discord, you are more than welcome to. We like to have some fun. But we ask you come over and be respectful. So Tyler Rogers now warming up in the Jays pen. Tyler Rogers getting set. Tyler Rogers could use to put on a few pounds. Just saying. MX right through MLB. Here's the 0-2. Sanchez going to pop this one up again. He's decent. Yeah, he is, but he needs to get hitting. He's another one who's struggling today. 0 for 3, and he's up again with guys in scoring position, and he's got to move them around. Got to get some hits. Here's the pitch down low. It's going to hop away. Wild pitch. That's going to advance the runners. There we go. Second and third takes a double play away. Now Jesus, all you need is a deep fly ball to bring in a run. Blue Jays keep moving it around. Here we come, drop. You and me both. You and me both. Awesome, Diablo. And again, coming up here after today's game, I know it hasn't gone our way, but channel members, stick around. We're going to transition to a members-only post-game wrap. Have a quick little chat. This one is going to go to 2-2. Just this early season struggles. They'll get it back. I'm not worried. They'll get it back. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Foul tip, but it's dropped. So he's going to stay in there just barely. Let's go. Right, Richard? See, Alex, how's it going? Welcome in. There you go, right? Frog, that's all it takes. That's not hard. Right, Medic? Yeah, same as last year. Pretty close to it anyways. 2-2. Sanchez going to drive this one to left. That's going to be deep. That's to the track. Ernie should tag up. And here comes Ernie. Going to trot this one in. Jays get one back, 8-2 with 2 outs. So they're able to manufacture a run. That's what they needed to do. And a good job there by Sanchez and Ernie. He's going to come in and score another run. Both runs scored by Ernie Clement today. So that's what you got to do. You got to realize you can manufacture these runs. Now, here comes Okamoto. This is where we need him to do something. Oak, we need him to get a hit. Up high, 1-0. Right? Small ball. It's great to win games by home runs, but you need to hit the small ball. You need to drop bunts. We haven't seen the Jays bunt at all. You need to move guys around. Now, you don't want to bunt now, not with 2 outs, but got to get some hits. Oak getting himself set. Henry, it's raining here. It's not raining here, I don't think, but it is awfully gray. Thank you for that subscribe. Oak going to drive this one right to shortstop, scooped up, and that's going to be retired. He is out yet again. So that's it for the Blue Jays. We're going to the top of 8. Caratini, Gray, and Lee coming up. All right, folks, it is not going the way we hoped it would, but I hope you're enjoying our style of coverage. And if you are, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button. We're trotting closer to these milestones. We need your help. If you're watching along on the television, welcome in. And if you're wondering, what on earth are we talking about? What are we flapping our gums about? Take your phone, take your tablet, come on in and join the conversation. I promise we're all having a good time here. These folks in the chat are absolutely amazing. We'd love for you to join us. Tater Salad, thank you for the follow. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a big potato salad guy. I'm a coleslaw guy. Love me some good coleslaw. All right, let's bring this up and go around the horn real quick. See what's changed. 6-1 Orioles over Giants. 4-3 Diamondbacks over Phillies. 8-0 Angels over the Reds. 5-2 in the top of the 9th. The Rays beating up on the Yankees. Athletics 1-0 over the Mets. Nationals 4-3 over the Brewers. Red Sox are going to win a game. 7-1 over the Cardinals. 6-3 Pirates over the Cubbies. White Sox and Royals, that one is delayed. And the only game completed right now, the Tigers 8-2 over the Marlins. I think it's pretty funny, though. The Blue Jays opened the series against the Athletics, and they did a pretty good job against them. And the Athletics have been picking up some wins, which is kind of scary right now. The Athletics are in first place in the AL West, which is absolutely wild. They have 4 in a row. They've schooled the Mets. They took 2 games from the Yankees, which is crazy. So if the Blue Jays took down the A's and the A's beat the Yankees, then the Blue Jays who beat the A's, who beat the Yankees, the Blue Jays are better than the Yankees. That's just how the logic goes, right? All right, Tyler Rogers going to check into this game. Let's go to the Rogers cam. Tyler Rogers has one of the greatest releases. Josh, I haven't seen the strike one. I haven't seen an Ernie Clement powder blue jersey. But they are roughly 2 and change, 229, something like that. For a powder blue with a name on it, I assume Ernie would be the same. Swing and a miss there, 0-2. We agree with you, Onyx. 1. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. MMA math is best. There you go. This is going to be hit and trying to dive across. There's a base hit for Caratini. What was the replay? He is a crazy pitch, right? He is a crazy pitch. Yeah, Jones, he is struggling for sure. He is struggling for sure. All right, Tyler Rogers. Man, he comes so low. That's going to be hit along the line and foul. Yeah, and if you'll see our link that comes in the chat. We are a Fanatics affiliate. And so if you click in with our link, you can actually purchase anything you'd like. But it does, if it's a qualifying purchase, it does give us a kickback. Anything you purchase through Fanatics is at regular price, whether you use our link or you don't. But if you go in through our link, it does help the channel out. So if you're looking at purchasing any baseball merch, use our Fanatics affiliate link, and we appreciate that. This is going to be driven over. Ernie going to field it over to second for one, back to first, in time for two. Big double play for the Blue Jays. Real nice. The sidearm coming through. Ernie with a good play. They move this along, and they get two. That was huge. And man, it's a good feed to get, good throw to get this back over to Vladdy in time. Big DP for the Jays. So two down now. Lee stepping up. Not technically, but in reality, we're the only team in Canada. Montreal walked out, not that they were forced to leave. They kind of. I wish the Expos were still here. I love the Expos. Rogers was a huge pickup. I agree, Turbo. Big pickup. Big pickup. Hoffman's been okay this year. Does this show when a streaker runs on the field? Eddie, that would be amazing. This one is going to be grounded to short, scooped up, over to first in time. The Blue Jays sit him down. Let's go. Bottom of the eighth for Lucas Jimenez and Jimenez. Jimenez with a J and Jimenez with a G. Bella, I blame me for yesterday's loss. Today, you blame Sam. That's okay. Bell Entertainment, of course. All the other streamers turned off their streams because they suck. We're sticking this one out. You know we'll be here through thick or thin, through good or bad, because that's what we do. But yeah, feel free to blame me. What had happened to the Expos was a travesty. Yeah, man, I'm so glad I got to go to a game. It was so much fun. Cleo, you're at the game. I hope you're having a good time there. Wondering why the Jays this bad. Luke, just the early struckers earlier on. The struggles early on right now. They'll get it sorted out. A lot of injuries they're playing through. That nasty flu bug going through, but they'll figure it out. They'll sort it out. I'm not worried. Not worried at all. I know it's okay to be upset. It's okay to be frustrated with how they're playing. Nothing wrong with that at all. But we will get back here. We will get it back and we will sort it out. All right. If you have not hit that like button yet, you're not hitting that like button for the Jays. You're hitting that like button for me. Hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe. Let's go. We need 11 friends to hit that subscribe button for us. Get us to our mini milestone. And for everybody, if you're watching over on the talk, we are 13 follows away from our milestone there. So coming up on 2 milestones, 13 follows needed over on the talk, 10 over here on the tubes. Thank you so much for supporting our channel and liking and subscribing and sharing and all that social media stuff. We appreciate you all helping us grow. There it is. Dennis coming in, Gel coming in, Madness coming in, user Bryce. First pitch here to Lucas, in for a strike. Lucas is 0 for 3 today. The Let's Go Blue Jay chants are coming out. Lucas's average is down to .08. My goodness. Lucas's percentage is as low as Onyx's chance at the bar. Just kidding, Onyx. You know we love you. The Canuck Mummy, welcome in. Yes, we need him back big time. Thank you for that subscribe. We need Kirk back for sure. We need him back. Swing, and Lucas going to foul this one off. Count stays at 1 and 2. Cloud's like, Onyx is at the bar? Springer was worse average than Okamoto. That's true. His average was pretty bad. 1 and 2 on Lucas. Here's the pitch. Gonna foul it off. Oh no, that couldn't stay fair. It's going to the left field side, but a catch is made in the corner. Nathan Lucas goes 0 for 4 today. Ouch. Ouch. That hurts. Thank you, Jamie, with that follow. I wanted Santa to laugh at my comment. Oh, Skittles, I missed it. Hey, let me scroll back. This one up high to Jimenez. Ship Lucas off to Little League World Series. To the Little League World Series. He'd be the biggest one there. Swing, and this one is going to be chop foul. Kirk, yeah, is supposed to be probably about 5 weeks now, but yeah, they said originally he would be about 6 weeks. Well, at least you stick around, buddy. You're a real fan. Ladies love Oscar. Absolutely. This one is going to be hit through. That's going to drop in a base hit. Eloy Jimenez with his second single. Let's go. One out. And that's going to bring up the other Jimenez now. Let's keep this rolling. Keep it rolling right along. And Hoffman is going to get up and get set. Hoffman has to pitch. It's been a few days since he's thrown, so he's going to have to come into this game. So Jimenez getting set. Andreas, he had a double in the 6th. Takes his first pitch inside. So come on, Jimenez. Have a good eye here. Here's the pitch upstairs. Strike called. Just catches the top part of the strike zone. Hey, Greg. Cheers. The squeeze. Oh, the squeeze. Yeah, that'll be a good time. Drop a little bunt. Move him over. Jimenez could beat it out. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. Hoffman will be okay. Swing and another foul off the foot. Stop fouling them off your own body. This is not the time for body shots. Come on, Jimenez. Should the Jays GM be held accountable for the second year of no depth in the bullpen? So I don't think Rayner at this point we can make that call, because with all the injuries, we have so many injuries to our pitching staff. I think we need to get a healthy group first. This is going to be popped down the left side into the crowd. And almost a nice catch for the man with the white sweater and the thick stash. Hoffman has got this after we tie it. That's right. We're gonna get some explosion of offense coming in there. Ron, thank you for that subscribe. Welcome in. One and two in the hands. He's going to drive this, running back, and a play. No, it's going to drop. So there we go. Himmy and Himmy on for some back-to-back singles with one out. Now it's time for the kid Valenzuela, and I think this is where you got to make a change, right? You got to bring in Schneider or somebody to pitch hit. And then, yes, it means Heineman becomes your catcher, but Valenzuela, with a couple at bats today, has a couple of strikeouts. You got to bring up someone who can hit the ball. In my mind, you bring in a pitch hitter. And you're going to get a mound visit here. Morris at 58 pitches. Bullpen is getting up, so they're going to stall for some time right now. Lex, how's it going? Real life, real life. It's a real life rendering. So they are bringing Valenzuela up. I think this is a mistake. With one out, you have a chance. You have a chance here. I would bring in Schneider to pitch hit. Feel bad for Valenzuela. He shows flashes. Justin Topa, he's going to stretch and start getting warm. I think this is a lot of pressure to put on Valenzuela. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. He does have a walk, but I think this is a mistake letting him hit. Have you seen the Blue Jays tech? I have not, Bella. Thanks, Lex. My day is fantastic. Having a good day. Little mac and cheese for lunch. Gonna get set for an early dinner before heading to the hockey rink. All right, Valenzuela is set. Morris delivers this one in their first strike. So I think this is a mistake. Watch Valenzuela hit a 3-run shot to shut me up. Hey, Daly, good game. GG. Plex, thank you for the follow. This one is going to be, oh, snap. He popped it up, but that's not going to be enough for a home run. In a right field, the catch is going to be made. Man, I thought for a second the way that popped off the bat. But no dice. Now there's 2 outs. So we go to the top for Ernie Clement. So many pop-ups. So many pop-ups. All right, here's Ernie. Let's go, Ernie. Just put it in play. Ernie Clement, 2 for 4 today. He's up to 300 on the average. A double single, and he scored 2 runs. A nice day for Ernie Clement in that leadoff spot. Here's Morris checking the runner. Oh, swings through this one. Ernie knew. He's like, that was there for me to take it. That's right, Angela. Let's go, Ernie. They need a Blue Jays adult onesie. That would be awesome. Except the onesies are just too hot. Swing and a miss. That was a bad pitch there, Ernie, but he swings through. He's in the hole 0-2. So 8-2 is the score. 0-2 is the count here on Ernie. 2 on, 2 outs. Outside, trying to get Ernie to chase, and he had to pull back. They're going to check just in case. He did not go around. Oh, no. Did Rory really? Oh, Rory. Rory. This one is hit hard. That's going to drop in. A base hit by Ernie Clement. It's going to load the bases for Varsho. Bases loaded for Varsho. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, should the Blue Jays hit a grand slam, one lucky subscriber is going to win a gift card. We'll have that running all season long. One lucky sub is going to win a gift card should the Blue Jays knock it over the wall with the bases juiced. Here comes Varsho in the situation. Who's it going to be? First pitch in, Varsho swings through it. And that was a good pitch too. Strike 1 on Varsho with 2 outs. Will he do it? Thank you for the follows. Come on, Varsho. He's set. Here's the pitch. Swings and fouls that one off. 0-2. He's trying to do it too, right? He's trying to do it too. Let's go. Varsho has huge power. Yeah, he's got massive power. He's in the hole here, 0-2. Come on, Varsh. Give the people what they want. Bring these people to their feet. Rise to the opportunity, Varsho. Here's the pitch. Pops it up. This is going to the track, but not enough. And it's going to be a fly out with the bases loaded. And the Blue Jays tried a little too hard, but they leave the bases loaded. Oh, so close. So close. Wow. So we are going to the top of the 9th for Ottman, Clemens, and Larnach as Varsho gives it a ride, but just not there. We almost had a winner. We almost had a winner. Oh, Darren, it's okay. We're going to come. They've left the bases loaded. They've left them loaded often this year, have not been able to cash anything in. Got to start hitting with runners in scoring position, Willie. Have to. Got to make it happen, right? You got to make it happen. And right now, they are failing to do so. Miles, right through MLB. How about at 10 grand slams this year, we give away a car? Jonathan, are you donating it? Because if I say that, you know it's going to happen. It'll happen in like a month. Oh, smokes. That's funny. AP coming in with the follow. And there we go. Jeff Hoffman going to check into this game. The Hoff is in, going to replace Rogers. Rogers with a great inning. Way to go, everybody on the talk. Milestone accomplished. Excellent job. So the Blue Jays, they are back on Tuesday versus the Brewers. They got a day off tomorrow before being right back at it. Will the Blue Jays have a better go-around versus the Brewers? Or will things kind of continue to fall apart? One will find out in just a few sleeps. Milwaukee, with an 8-6 record right now, they are third in the Central. So here comes Hoffman to bring it through. Let's go, Hoff. Swing and a miss. It will be like for the Canucks save on the giveaway. That's right. Raptors tonight at 6 o'clock. What time are we on the ice? We're on the ice at 7:45. So it means I got to leave the house probably around 6:45. So we'll not be able to do the Raptors tonight, but we will be watching along. Feel free to X at me. Is that what you say now? Is it still tweet at me? I'll be on Twitter. But feel free to tweet at me if you're watching the Raptor game. Hoffman 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Good pitch. 97 miles an hour. Good velocity. I can host the stream. Of course he did, Jays hater. Of course he did. That's Gumdrop. That's what I did the whole second half of this hockey season. And we'll probably do again next hockey season. This one has popped up. Ernie is under it, and he's going to make the catch. One down, one down. But we will rock you. We will be covering the Raptors should they get in the play. Well, they're in the playoffs, whatever their playoff hopes will be, as long as they just don't play on Friday, because I have my hockey pool on Friday. So hopefully I'll draft a good team. So we'll see where the Raptors will go. We're going to figure out our schedule with NHL playoffs starting next weekend. Strike call. 0-1 here on Clemens. Clemens had a solo home run back in the third. If the Raptors stay in 5th or 6th spot, I believe their first game could be Sunday or Monday. Here's the 0-1. Did he go around? Yes, he did. We also will be looking to see when the Montreal Canadiens, Ottawa Senators, and Edmonton Oilers play. We'll be following the Canadian teams through the Stanley Cup playoffs. Here's the pitch inside. 1-2 now. So going to be interesting to see how the Stanley Cup playoffs play out. I'm very excited for it. I mean, yes, the Jays are still a thing. That's funny. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Hoffman got him. Big strikeout for the Hoff. There we go. Jays just trying to stay in there. You know what? I don't know if I have a... Oh, I do have the Habs. There it is. Little shake and bake. Little shake and bake. So now here comes Larnick with 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Hoffman. Just misses. Just misses. Very close. Hoffman is looking okay. I know there's not a lot of pressure on him right now, but he is looking A-okay. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there. 1-1. I definitely have a Nashville one, though. I know I have that because our good friend On the Go with CeeLo drops it all the time. Oh, Greg. Oh, Greg. We see you there, buddy. This is going to be popped up. Count goes to 1-2. Oh, a Nashville. You know what? I do have a Nashville jersey as well. I have my Steve Sullivan Nashville 3rd jersey. Actually, it's a gorgeous jersey. But yeah, I have my Nashville jersey. I don't know if it still fits, though. I may have to check that one. Larnick taking a look. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 call, and he's going to challenge it right away. I'm pretty sure this caught the top of the strike zone. Yes, Josh, we will do some CFL games this year. Depending on how the schedule coincides with the Blue Jays. That is a strike call. But the Argonauts disappointed us here in Toronto last year. Hoffman gets the job done, picks up a couple of strikeouts in that one inning. We're going to the bottom. It's all up to the Blue Jays bats now if they can turn this one around. I do, Robbie. I do. I got my white one on here. I just ordered a powder blue one. They're pretty cool. I had it custom made. I'm a huge Steve Sullivan fan. I like Steve Sullivan a lot. I liked him when he played for Toronto. I liked him when he went to Nashville. I'm happy that he's back as a special teams coach. Liam, thank you for the follow. Come on, Blue Jays. Let's play ball. Today, Hoff could have given away a run or two, right? Jays jerseys are good. Lots of options. Yeah, the City Connect jersey is nice too. Problem is they're so expensive. So expensive. And I've had problem like a couple stores that I've gone into, they didn't have the ones I wanted or they didn't have my size. The Wild's going to be in there. The Wild's going to be, man, they could be facing Dallas in the first round. That's going to be a big challenging one for them. So can we have a big bottom of the ninth inning? That would be spectacular. This will be spectacular. They can pull this one through. I like their Canada Day. The red jerseys they have are super nice too. But just so expensive. I love the City Connect ones. I don't know why they get so much hate. The skyline looks, it does, Sonny. It looks really nice. I'll be honest. When I first saw it, I was kind of like, but it grew on me very, very quickly. It grew on me very quickly. So they're about $200 blank, and then if you get name and number on it, they're about $229, I think, or $249. They're pricey. And that's just the replicas. If you get like the pro authentic ones, they're even more, but I don't think you can get those ones regularly. All right, here comes Big Bad Vlad. He's going to swing at the first pitch. Guerrero is 1 for 2 today, has a couple of walks. Austin Martin going to check into this game out in left field. Leafs not in it. Don't care who else wins. You know, Brian, you don't have another team you're going to follow through the playoffs? Just over 200 for name on it. Yeah, they're pretty pricey. And of course, with all the variations, and especially this year with the 50 patch, got to get those ones. Vladdy going to hit this one. Might have broken the bat, but it's over to second, and Vladdy is retired. One down. They do, Boom. I used to work many moons ago. I used to work at a little independent sports store that was kind of like Lids before Lids was really a thing in Canada, selling hats and jerseys and stuff. And there is a tremendous markup on them. At least there was back then. I assume it's roughly the same. Megas, that's awesome. That's a good way to do it. I know I've sent and donated a number of good stuff. Probably pops up in a lot of those shops. Here's Sanchez. He's going to put one through. There you go. Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 3 today. Now he's going to be 1 for 4. Why couldn't you do that when we had runners in scoring position, Sanchez? But a hit is a hit, and we got one on, and here comes Oak. Okamoto going to try to come in. Thomas, yes, I love banana ball. It's so much fun. But I have to admit, watching the highlights is more fun than the full banana ball game. Here's the Oak. This one down low, going to be ball 1. Oak, no pressure. Can he hit? First lost the Rockies and the White Sox, now the Twins. It is crazy, but listen, those teams are putting good records together. They're beating some good teams. Did he go around? They're going to say yes. Strike call. Imagine participating in the World Series and losing to one of the worst teams. Yeah, but listen, I don't think the Twins right now are one of the worst teams. They're right up there with everybody else. Minnesota's in third place in the American League right now, right behind the Yankees. So are the Athletics, who, by the way, just beat the Yankees 2 days in a row. The White Sox, yes, that one was bad. The Rockies, yes, that one was bad. But these Twins are no joke. 1-2 count here on Oak. Losing because I did not watch today. Bush, exactly. Folks, channel members, stick around when this game is over. We're going to transition to a little members-only post-game wrap-up. So channel members, don't go anywhere. When this one is done, we're going to teleport right over to a little follow-up. Here's the pitch. Turning on this one. A foul tip. Count stays 1-2. It's just the way YouTube does it is anybody that engages and puts chat comments in. And because they put chat comments in, they count. Here's the Oak. 1-2. Does he go around? No. Almost chased a terrible, terrible pitch. Terrible pitch. Let's go. Robbie, you should see down in the bottom corner, there's, depending on how you're watching, there's a little dollar sign. In that dollar sign, it shows where you can get super chats or become a channel member. One of the mods could also drop in our membership link. That could take you there as well. Or there's a join button. All right, thanks, Lala. This one is going to be hit right to shortstop, to second base for 1. Over in time for 2. Thank you, Okamoto, for hitting into a game inning-ending double play. Oh, terrible performance by the Oak again. The Blue Jays struggle, and this game is officially in the books. 8-2, Minnesota, another big win. Thank goodness that the Blue Jays have an extra day off because, wow, they have some thinking to do, some real thinking to do. This was a tough one, not a fun one. It started off, Minnesota fell behind the Blue Jays 1-0 after 1, and then it was all mini. 3 in the second, 5 in the third, and that was all they'd need. 8 runs on 8 hits, and that blew things up. Bradley gets the win, going to 3-0. Scherzer takes the loss, going to 1-2. Just ugly. All right, folks, I want to thank everybody so much. Again, channel members, don't go anywhere. Thank you so much for our new channel members who came in last time, Kelly and Karen in Canada. Appreciate you so much. To everybody on TikTok, Kaz, thank you. SCT, Julian, Joshua, thank you for all the gifts. For everybody who hit those follows, those likes, those subscribes, thank you for being a part of our channel and doing what you do. We appreciate that wholeheartedly. Really, really means the world to us. Now I got a poll to close here. Let's close out this poll, and looks like 64%. So the Blue Jays were going to come out on top. That did not go as we all expected. We will not be live tomorrow since there's no Blue Jay game, although there's a Leaf game. I'll have to take a look and see that. We'll check out next week. We're going to start posting some streams later on today and tomorrow. And of course, we'll be watching to see what those Raptors do. If the Raptors win and the Hawks and Magic lose, Raptors get 5th seed. And Willie, I think that's best case scenario, would be awesome. All right. Thank you, mods, so much for everything you do. Thank you for checking us out and enjoying the show. We're going to say goodbye now, but channel members, stick around, because I think if I do this, it's going to switch us over. Channel members, we'll see you in a minute. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great day, and we'll see you all next time the Blue Jays are in action. Peace, love, and go Jays go. Remember, tell your friends and family about us too. We'll see you then. All right, channel members, here we go. I don't know how it works. Let's find out. Not available? Not available? What do you mean not available? It says not available. Wow. Okay. So maybe that's not going to work. Okay, channel members. Don't think it's going to work. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Have no fear. Have no fear, channel members. I have a backup plan. I don't know why that wouldn't allow it to work. That's terrible. Okay. How can we make this work? The button is there. It's supposed to work, but it's not working. Let's do this. Let's do this. If I go here, can we change this? It's gonna make me have to edit. Go edit. Let's see. I think we can go here. And there's only one of them is participants. All right, let's try this, channel members. Boom. Okay, so channel members, I believe only channel members can get in on the conversation. I'm going to try one other thing here. So stick around, channel members. Since the feature, the YouTube feature we wanted to use doesn't seem to be working. And can I switch? Will it allow me to switch this too? Sorry, you're not able to. Oh, boo! It won't let me. Okay. All right. Well, channel members, welcome in. All right, everybody on the. We're gonna switch over. Channel members should be the only ones who can hang out now and chat along with us. I love when these features they say are there, and these features do not come through and work as expected. All right. Just want to make sure. All right, channel members, you guys should be good to go through. And channel members, are you still there? Is everything still good? Is everything working as expected? I didn't watch the game because it was a starter. It was a starter. Non-members can see it, but they can't chat. I believe so, but I tried changing the visibility as well, but it kind of gave me some weird messaging. So I don't know if that exactly worked as intended. This is what happened when we try things live. Okay, it does say members only on the channel now. So we'll have to flip it back. Okay, channel members. All right, folks over on the talk, thank you for hanging out. We're going to switch over to our members only stream right now. Thanks for watching TikTok. We'll get back to you and talk to you again soon. All right, TikTok. See ya later. All right, so we're going to end that stream over there. We're going to end this stream over here. Okay, folks, hopefully everything is good. Now, let's see here. It says not available. Our channel members here. Oh, my chat. My chat thing I used to read the chat because I switched it to members only. It's not showing me. Okay, hang on. Let me bring this over here. I got to make some changes on my side. All right, so we got the members here. Welcome in, members. Thank you for being here. And for those, if you're not a member and you didn't get kicked out, but you can't chat, you're free to listen along. But I want to spend some time. First off, Sam can't see. I can see you now, Lala. I can see you now. Just my chat program, I guess because it's members only, it can't pick up and read the extra chats coming in. So I just had to switch over to the YouTube one. Good thing doesn't work. Good thing it doesn't work for NASA. Right? Exactly. All right. So first and foremost, just a quick thank you to all the channel members. Appreciate you all so much. Normally what would happen is we would actually end one stream and jump over to the second stream. So when this is all said and done, any regular folk will switch it back to open, and then everybody will be able to come in and read this or see this after the fact. But channel members, again, Blue Jays, not a great day. 12 hits, only 2 runs. Ernie Clement, the best him and Varsho had good days. 3 hits for Varsho, 3 hits for Clement. Clement scores 2 runs. Neither of them had a strikeout. It was pretty sweet. So channel members, who is your favorite player? Who is your favorite player for today? Who's the one that did it well for you? Was it Ernie? Was it Varsho? Was it Jimenez? Jimenez picked up 2 hits. Both Jimenez's actually picked up a couple of hits today. You know what? Varsho actually came out and said it was his daughter's favorite song and he was not going to change it, was what I saw last. So he said he is not going to change it, which is wild, which is absolutely wild. But I understand he's doing it for his daughter, and it's kind of a tough thing, right? You hate to see those things happen. We will forgive him. That's right. We will forgive him for sure. Okay, you know what? It's doing this is tough because I actually can't see any stats really, which is very hard here. Hopefully, everything should be set. So yeah, not a good day. I mean, Clement with a good day, Varsho with a good day. Guerrero, considering he had 1 hit and 2 walks, was okay, but it's the bottom of our lineup that is painful. Still early in the season. See where the Jays go. Don't have a favorite player of the day, but love Varsh. Won't change his music. So giving it to him. Yeah, and Varsho, I mean, a good outing. And Varsh, he's come around, right? He had a little bit of a tough start. 52 at bats now, 6 runs, 13 hits, couple home runs, couple RBIs, a stolen base. I mean, he's playing okay, right? 250 average, starting to climb back up. And it's good to see. It's good to see some things going Varsho's way. And that's what we need more of from a lot of our players, is to see things going their way, to see the proper things come through. Respect. And that's all we want, right? We got to get these guys getting some hits. Valenzuela's a little bit of a problem. We'd like to see him get some more hits. Would like to see him come through. And I don't know, and I'll be fair, I don't know, I don't understand too much of the controversy behind that song. I haven't really been following it, to be honest with you. But I don't really know the controversy behind it. And I think it's one of the challenges, you know, when you are allowed, it's just slow. Oh, well, that's kind of lame. It would be much more exciting if there was some like crazy controversy behind it. And you got to do, you know, he has his reasons. That's okay. I agree. I'd like to see pump up songs coming in. You know, you want to come to the plate. You want to be hyped. You want to get the crowd up. Hey, Kelly, I don't really follow Jays. How has Barger been doing? So, Kelly, Barger, unfortunately, has come down with an injury, the bilateral ankle pain. And so he's expected to be out another handful of games, handful of days, I should say. But hopefully he'll come back and be better. Hopefully Barger will come back and be better. But he had a tough start to this season, a very tough start. But so has all the Blue Jays. So that's okay. When we take a look at Addison Barger's line, he's only played 8 games, 19 at-bats. He has scored 1 run. He has 1 hit, 1 double, 2 RBIs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, a .63 ERA. So not hitting the ball very, very well. He had a good spring, right? A good spring, but they'll find the way through. The reason they want him to change from order is because we want to get up. We want to give him. Let's see, give him to be extraordinary. I see. I gotcha. Extraordinary. Sometimes slow songs can pump up people. Yeah, I mean, you never know, right? Hey, I've heard goalies sometimes listen to some Celine Dion, right? You never know what gets somebody in there to wake them up. Oh man, but listen, it's a tough go around for these Blue Jays. Blue Jays will get it going. I just really wanted to kind of separate and do a little members only kind of post-game wrap here, really just to say thank you. Me too, Lala. Me too. Thanks for the info. It's like the Leafs got rid of Marner. They slid and the Jays got rid of Bo and they're sliding. Yeah, very odd, Kelly. It is very odd for sure. I'm just making it up. That's okay. It works for me. I'll go with it. But I really just want to take a moment and say thank you so very much. I know we have some longtime members here on the channel. We've had a great run. It's been a good couple of years. We're kind of changing things up and doing more in terms of sports. We've been streaming a lot more, so a lot of respect to all of you mods. Whether you're a rookie mod or you're a champion rookie member or a champion member, we appreciate you so much, because it's the memberships that really helps us. As a teacher, I'm a professional. Thinking on your feet. There you go. Me too, as a YouTuber. As a streamer, I got to be quick thinking on the feet. But yeah, the mods are great. You channel members are amazing. It honestly means the world. A lot of folks don't realize a lot of the expense that goes into doing what we do. And if you've watched some of the other channels, we put a lot in. We made a lot of big investments in hardware last year. And we'll do a members only stream where we kind of break down a lot of that. But I really did want to say thank you. I know we got a lot of new members, so really just wanted to come out and say thank you for all your support. I'll figure out why that actual members only conversion piece isn't working, and we'll do this again once we get that working. So we'll figure it out. But just wanted to take a few minutes and say thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you all again very, very, very soon. Exactly right. Live TV. Exactly. Big game for the Ducks to take first. I hope they will. All right. So with that said, I'm going to open this back up, put this back to public. So it is publicly available. But again, thank you so much, channel members, for everything you do. We'll look forward to seeing you very soon. For those that have Discord or join Discord, we'll see you over there a bit later. We look forward to continuing the conversation. To everybody else, we'll see you on the next stream. So have a great afternoon. I'm going to go have a quick bite and get ready, and then we got to head out to hockey yet again in just a little bit. So thank you all so much. Discord is awesome. It's so much fun. Time to watch golf. Yeah, got to see Rory complete this. Will he come back or continue to collapse? Have a great afternoon. Thank you all sincerely, and I love talking with you, and we'll talk with you all very, very soon. All right, have a great afternoon. Take care, everybody. See you, Mega, Lala, Josh, Bush. Thank you so much. Jonathan, appreciate it. Kelly, see you soon. Take care. And I got to find the button now. All right, peace. See y'all.